GPL, 1 in a million. Run away, everywhere you are. Come watch a football.
Watch a football match. Never think you know. Never think it's over. Never write the script before it's written for you. This was meant to be Bale's game. It was Kane's game. It was Son's game. It was Tottenham's game. Rip all of that up. It's Lanzini's game. It is a 3-3 thriller from nowhere, West Ham. From nowhere. De Bruyne, oh, that's beautiful. Here's Foden. He scores sumptuously. That is Manchester City at their sharp, dark best. And this is statement football from the outgoing champions.
More danger for Chelsea. The Sing was in the way. Driving at Chilwell. Teasing Chilwell. Morris, but his day is done.
Clearly upset.
Chilwell floated towards Timo Werner. In Kai Havertz, who is around Ederson, and Havertz scores for Chelsea. It's a royal blue moment for the would-be royals of Europe from London town. For a German coach, a German striker.
Russell and Pep has it. Chelsea have won the Champions League. 9 years after the first one, the famous old trophy is heading back to West London. Blue is the colour in Porto tonight, and Chelsea are on top of the world. Warm embrace between the two coaches. Kai Havertz is being absolutely mobbed by the Chelsea players. It was his goal in the first half that turned out to be the decisive moment. What a night for Chelsea. Spare a thought for Manchester City, who didn't quite have it tonight. It's a terrible end.
Oh, it may open up here for Argentina. It's Messi! Simply magnificent! And the whole of this stadium rises.
Silva Sports. Sports.
La bajetó, le quedó largo, pifió. Messi la tiene, Messi. Ahí está Iniesta.
Your man, your team for you know, Chenano Pedi about 798.3. What's your Ben Afena? No Swaba Pounds, Manama, come out quick tobacco. Between now, if we see none to Yedia Gudiamun Sanaba Shannon Sume. Because of Euros, Nintamay program line, I'm not Saturdays. But you be room now for your baby team command more. We will send a message about Facebook, no. I Silver TV and I face Silver 98.3 FM. Our Facebook, I Silver TV and I Silver 98.3. Our Facebook comment to me and say, "Yeah, but Maria so be like your page now. What follow now, Faye? We don't message that to a camera back in Canning and another person show no so amount." And I make out some messages over some of the about Twitter. Twitter forum so hashtag Ghana Silver Sports and I've hashtag Betway Ghana. Hashtag Silver Sports, hashtag Betway Ghana. Now Yankin Cow tweet Emma on our power show no so. Jabba come on in it. Yariamanin Samabana Femi Casabiramus of Fear, Silva, Sabafia big match and about so Ghana Super Clash 2, Ghana Super Clash Ababaso before, and some Pina Babajaman Penafe, make Carol Silver Sports. Yabasa Ramatch and Casimir Bedding Como I was shown us in Yamiarbotina. You had the live commentary by my live on 788 commentary and wash it. And we're running in an about 12. Not Jack Kenny sweat to me. Come on once again. This is your Silver Sports Weekend Edition. Live on 798.3. I'm Obi Achimo Bibi Akwaba. And so about for the case here. So Robert Yabe for the Cup production team. Juma. Come on the ano. And then Yen Shadan Semenu P. Our man in it. Never be fair quick never be doing come rough in sense. A fay hands of Fokano Kotogo take it 10 rand. Obi say 30 Ghana dear. What 100 cities in Inano. Never be doing coming up Bibi and Swine 5. Jacob phone about this. I am 798.3.
Silver Sports. Silver Sports. Silver Sports. Silver Sports.
Get a foreign news and my Chifano Pansani about Shemna and Paso. Yabafiena, the Canadian Swatwaso. Live on 798.3. Now, happy birthday, Kona to Asenso Felicia. Asenso Felicia, we are Juma, our ultimate Daniel Busia FM. And I don't pay. Yeah, sure, happy birthday, Sans. I would have put any Supana, yes, and Yankumo said, one from my nomination, so you come out. What to 2 animals to see and when you are come as what you amount. Once again, happy birthday, Kona to Asenso Felicia. Abusia, any ultimate, and all yeah, Juma. I say, bless. Yeah, come on it.
Silver Sports. Silver Sports. Silver Sports.
Right into you, come on in near the phone news. I saw Suriama, yet till for an annual program, something you know, yet the Emma, yet till for live on the show. My main front to some phone news, some mono channel, and some about matches. I will bet me about our brand Yamia Tuma. My main front to say European Championship, no, yes, 13 year can say run up 16 hour Broadway, and some group stages games, and also a bet me about so something you know, yet the banana pen watch me Casa to media, your first Copa America, Suriano, and some bet me about our South America, and so on in the Monte. Our Copa America, Juman Saseno, make us a game Sanka. Also, no some let me boss our brand Yamia Tuma, and also your first and second game in Ano. Mamma front one our black country, our Brian Fannis, and also Bolivia Manano. I announced our kind of Prosomum, Mamma front one some Prosona Shatimo, and some Nabomu Kennedy, just Abra Samacha, and also some Abasunami Botina, and I make Castle Prosona Shatimo, and some non equid of Fanus Betmiabo, Woko Estadio Olimpico Pedro, El Dovico, our Coinia, and I'm in front of some Brazil for no and some it could have bet me about already. Yet himself Brazil man so qualify and what you Venezuela. One most Peru man so game no and also bet me about so and so our Estadio Nacional man Garrincha our Brame Castle called Brazolia on the tennis of Venezuela for no and some Peru match no and so bet me about our brano and some update to Eba San Samino yet Emma for an pay and some now shown so Yakaya Kanino wouldn't so call ya can say NBA my main front one is a basketball and also let me basso way else I near can say Eastern Conference and some finals and some money air cost and so much at this time and also about our physical forum my main front one is spectators one of some coach as a venue a question match one of some 16,310 and a Cobas and Symphony and some question came to me basso and I am match at Milwaukee Bucks and some Atlanta Hawks and a boy now Kaisa first match and some Nabaso Eastern Conference some finals Yabos Atlanta Hawks now this time they tell us Milwaukee Bucks some and some let me Atlanta and also 125 us against 91 hour brass match and also let me basso my main fan 2 hour brass say they tell us series and some Nabatai 1-1 hour brass game and also let me basso our brother second and some not a player now your fan says Giannis Antetokounmpo and some Jumana Sampo on cross scored 25 points ebenya 9 rebounds and from the cast and assistant and some 6 hour brother Giannis and some let me and also I am match to me basso now the second Sunday archers are they chain a Diamond Day, and some now Ghana no, and I almost came 3 our Eastern Conference no, and also never to me about our brandy, and also I'm to Eba San Semino, yet to Emmy a job for an pay, and some now show no so, yet NBA as a match house at Baswa, and also nights as a clubs and a cider, yet Fanus and I have Phoenix Sansono, wouldn't some about game 3 every, I must say Phoenix Sansono, and some this series no 2-1, now almost came 4 hours at Basano, Yami Adamadi Chuachina, and some now Ghana, I 1 o'clock on my chain. And I make us a match also personal and also because our baby your first support center and I clubs Abasa game and somebody a Phoenix sensor and also I a big match as I came and also never to me abaso wabra your chess sans and so any team your first clubs some game and some never to me abaso wouldn't say report to me second and some manager Eban Soko team your first Phoenix sans Amasoya I'm forward I first Abdonna there the second again yes medically almost what and also I have faith after the month of April and also not a problem as only quote okay I'm on here can say new procedure and some numbers are my canning my main fan 2 and our brother my second and some other sounds I'm forward now your fans have done there and some I have available Adamasa game 4 now and also number to me about our brand and so I update to Eba now Brighton fans said Ty Louis and I'm coach Louis same. You want to just one game for the Ebasuno. I had just said Kawhi Leonard Ayobia. What that's why out of that game 4. I was saying some let me basso. Now that game 4 now I out in and some man say Kawhi. And so Ebet me was that game no. Nemo Mama Branchena. You for some Marcus Morris and some game time decision. And then but for Ebet me attacking as to say we are Breno and some Ebet me and that's what me money according to Clever some coach. You for some Ty Louis and some Yabasa and also brother I and also information about something yet the MIA for another play and some so now okay so NBA and something now right from last season and Cocoa some called Pablo Slimo Mekaya passes and maybe NBA and some stories and shall say free and the catch also must start to compare our Roman game now some Cabasso our Roman you can stop playoff yet the key away for the LeBron James and OT and I'm a 2 match there. Sabrandon okay so your first Floyd for this maybe and some quite from I can breathe now please me and me quiet and I come for I'm just a boy and some and watch it one must have a test I bring to be and also send me I found a center called Black on the crowd here and from close range or what it come on that's please me from your single to me 10 day some are 7 I tell 7 shot and some other magic Black make us say oh be our power I say on to me 90 million I'm a Kamo, I'm also Black Lives Matter. My man from Twitter said, Derek Chauvin, our your police in yes, court, and so I charge in one and a crew of Branchana. Your father said, Judge Foreman say, or condemn 22 years, 6 months, our brother, and so I get 22.5 years. Run on some number to your prison. Now, I brought Comas an announcement about it. My mini come from Toronto, Orobi, your funny Jacob Blake Senior. On Anna Banner, your funny said Jacob Blake, almost some born to honor from close range. And they just say, I'm on some Akacha, some Pum, Archers and a banner, we are not going to Koba. That's what.
I think people understand the pain that the families that they go through, and we never get justice, man.
India, like I said, justice,
man. We do everything we're supposed to do, man.
Jacob Blake Senior.
I don't think
Silver Sports.
I don't think people understand the pain that the families that they go through, and we never get justice, man. We never get justice, man.
Silver Sports.
We do everything we're supposed to do, man. And we can't find justice, man.
Silver
Why does it elude us? Why does it elude us, man?
Yes, indeed, and no, I small red fan said Jacob Blake Senior on Facebook, and also, who so Casawa Bonanini, so I shall coconut tuntum, and so Kunuko, Swan, what the tuntumno, and some upper panisonic Kakano pay, Meraho pa, Miano Pemis, but not my emre, and I chasama bottom, Toba Cranisa. Ningana say o run and fan say George Floyd na police ni de ne the court twe emia na ma ni nya ne ba be kwa wa brane akwa fan sampi dia ba ni nyina no wonim say ma me fan to so our baba you akoda no our 7 years ye fan Jana Floyd na omoni akoda na ye video call na judgment by na ma me no ebisa akoda wadi mfie ma akoma akonso 7 years and obisa ne say na ade na be say onso betimi aye aboa ama ya kai o papa na chesa kono no 7 years no kwa ya we say ya dini papa bone ana kono no so ono de ono so be ya ni nyina no se be kai ne papa san so nim se ni pa bi ana ye ne papa bone no le dini busa no se ye o papa bone se na o gidi se o papa wa se sie ya de na nkan ne be ya Jana Floyd se sanka ne papa wa ha anka ono ni be di agro ana se di agro na outa no papa di na akra no so oh ye timi akwatena flight mu ye tuni na wiem na ya bana ye sifuma be di agro na to bia me ne papa na didi bom ansa na obi akone dem akwakota on say hono de wo tre kra wo dan aha sa na de ne siti aha de o down ho a ma me nie o down ho a papa nie enti akwara ne se wono ya na na to bi odi kan ne papa ne to sa didi ansa na wo maka good night e de a kire obi ana wo de Facebook no so ma se de akwata no emotionally and some castle let me say what did you pass over say share o papa biem and also me papa wa ha no say oh in spirit oh no say ani I just ahuma chindi na say brama mama I just akwada 7 years your father said Jana Floyd after said judgment by police in Derek Chauvin akwadam 22 years 6 months akwada no Facebook no so 1 year I just on some asare kakra tuja.
How do you hope that the world remembers him?
Well, they help him because those many
Silver
people
Sports.
did something to him.
Yeah. If you could say anything to your daddy right now, what would it be?
It would be, I miss you and I love you.
And when you see your daddy again one day, what do you want to do when you see him?
I want to play with him.
What kind of games do you want to play
Silver
with him?
Sports.
I want to play with him, have fun, go on a plane ride, go.
Silver Sports.
And that's it. We used to have dinner meals every single night before we went to bed. My daddy always used to help me brush my teeth.
Do you wish that he was still here
Silver
with
Sports.
us?
Yeah, but he is.
Through his spirit?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. And we are Kodana says so when you're 7 years and fun.
How do you hope that the world remembers him?
When you're fish was living show Facebook, no one said Yakotano, you be some new Giano, until Unka, Wakuma Swadden, San Cabia, Papa, so, and near Wahano, so, Baso, it was soon Sumuana, no, say, Annie Natchez, Kodana Cranims, Papa, when you were Nemo Mojiria, as I said, a bit to Mikaso, Diagramanto Maradona, Dasotias, and the Sana Cotano, and some Nafu Sabia spiritually, never Panoso Dasotias, our Brania Chesnema, no, and some nothing about our Brahor, Seminano, yet Emma, yet your fair Brashon. Elkoso, Yefrinia Canasa NBA, NHS, a Black Lives Matter, Yansani Emerald Down, your Olympic Games from Tokyo, Jumadian Ebabasuna at Adia Hunano Pedia Bra, me what Jimmy Brutani Nanasa, who Olympic Games from Oka, reference of Mofara, report to me, Canasa, Mofara, near Canasa, 10,000 meters, one more qualifiers, Archers and Basono, the Mensa qualifying standard, no, yes, it went to me MET, our brother Ebanasa by 19 seconds, our British. Olympic trials about and running or for the summer Farah and some MSS 10,000 meters. I qualifying. I just stand that and to the Mensaka Senado so Ruano and some Nabetia Racy. Our Tokyo 2020 our Brano and some Nay update to Emma something yet the Emma yet for another pay and some no shown to 4-time Olympic champion. I found some Mofara. I must say on Racy our Tokyo 2020 after South qualifies no. I know some MSC Wabrasa update and on some other finish. And some not ever now your cup boxing. I said, Yaman second so raw. Your father said, the hand answer a bassa. I was Anthony Joshua man dead true about to know when your branch and fancy Alexander is sick. A coco now the fancy Tyson Fury and some money to until wow to Eddie and so passo. Now and one a reference said the hand at the announcement of Bassa Yamia Duma. I is September 25, now just 25th September. And Anthony Joshua and Alexander Usyk and some Nantokano and also about me about our brain. And also I'm to Eba something yet the MEH Fire Conmebo, my men front from Argentina, and some prepare about a match against Bolivia. The men said can sell your message on TJ. Nanko Bianus and Como before some match where the last game of Nanko Bianus some time I may catch us among retirements in Fan and Cobench, no Messi Bestati, and Pamasim, other starting Genopoe. The men said can sell Bolivia match already Argentina I go through. I was on KBL your message in a home and report on second and so from Numa and some course our training council and some Chancellor Messi and your natural class of Betina Home report on second Celio and some number came Ebasono one some Bobby our prano and so I update to Eba Miguso Mekasena and some nice Saturday the second Argentina players no. Yet, sir, Woko match Biana, COVID test Abaso, and take report on second, sir. I must have tested the entire team. No matter say you will be our COVID, and I say you Munano, and some lay free from virus now. Your father said COVID-19 our brano, and some lady of Argentina fast wire, and some not Eba, your Argentina coach Uruguay. My men from two and our Uruguay, so Timono, I'm working against Bolivia SH2. Now, German second is Enra, one more on to me, almost a match, maybe an answer, so much to pension, training session at Basso. Woman and more dinner to some of my canino and some near cancer recovery. Now report on second and among some Anabokan and one ano, woman said to us a 2 year as I call Rio de Janeiro. My men front to say, oh, Anna Chesaboka Fansala Celeste and some Anabokwana Somaya, your father's a Paraguay phono and some Abetiabo, Uruguay Paraguay. I next week Monday and a Sama Telebasunum and one another just 2 year. Woman said call Rio de Janeiro, our brandy, woman some Nakago 1 year. You can't some preparation so abrasa update no and also the former swateba reference said Diego Maradona yerim say Maradona call somewhere last year October mu babina will be at say Maradona kwa ne kachina me catch us nipa bi bedam pe sunset Maradona wo no amafo be fu say doctors ne nurses bi an sheda anyoma dwuma ya fro ambulance time ba ya and we check the court hospital as obi ayi nani obi akwa mfa ho na chese time on so yes ya discharge show. I was saying, do coffee, Maradona, and Casaba Complainia, make up some bear story. Emma McCarthy said, Diego say, baby, I'm the number to and said, I never be a man who want to maybe some stories in Yamau. Not Jamaican can say court at Tanasi. Our Branipo Macuma 7 and a Kabasi Romu Cotina said, court to investigations and a Cosinino, Nipa Macuma 7. No, my men found to him said, Balcom. Mekaiwa, your friend Leopoldo Luki, now on a neurosurgeon, Mianum as Augustina Kozakov, and also a psychiatrist, and what you know, Carlos A.O. Diaz, no a psychologist, and what you mean Nancy Folini, and also a home care coordinator, physician, your mammy and friend and also Mariano Peroni, and also a coordinator of nurses, and nurses and Casasium, you know, Ricardo Omar Ameron, or your one, Annabelle and Diana Gisela and some Natoso, I just all coming out to Puma. I'm your man, come on, 7 and I caught to say, well, but different bra. When you're 8 years, yeah, just say, Yasadia more Bordino, I have 25 years, and I'll call them Maradona home, almost a charge, and it's a Mama Nipabia, woman, I know almost Emma Maradona, and some aquatic question, Courtois, Yasimu Makamaku 6, Omunum. Now, I'm on race one, no, show be as why nurse, Nipkana, Aquaco torches are Dakam among 4 can watch here now almost soon wabo nose mask Pompey. I just will be also compared near I can say the last respect, you know, and I just Maradona some of the today out of the 7 and we successful only innocent and also my update from us where and some not ever something no yet Emma yet for an pay and some now shown South Africa matches have also and now make us a Cup Champions League games and also about me about Sunina. I have some final return leg games, you know, and some other so now my main friend told him say Bobokua, your friend is ugly, and some Trafia and cider, and also some IHS Esperance, and some other side game, you know, and what you Kaza Chiefs one, and some other Trafia and cider, your friend is having Dark Casablanca, and so Annabelle this time, Kaiser Elbow 4 p.m., and some other Taboboka friend is having Data, Jean Jacques in Dala in Gambo, and some line 1, and also your center referee lines, you know, and you Olivia Safari. Kabeni on line 1, line 2, James Emile, 4th official, and some Bernard Camille, video assistant referee, Mohammed Abdallah Ibrahim, and assistant video assistant official, and some Bamlak Tesema Huyesa, woman Kwakre Kaiser, and so the retarded game and 4 p.m. No, and also never to me about Sonwache, my man fan to him about 7 o'clock Ghana timer, Bobo Kwafans ugly, and some Anitima, your fan says Paranso Mumachino, and some Ababaso, referee for Cameroona. Your friend said Nient Alium and a Kakurisa Gamino and a Redwani Shiet and so a video assistant referee no and I'm like up to Abana. My main friend told him say Enra Bobo Kafan is ugly and some not 20 here now Jamaican can say time ugly Eguso Mutronino club president I friend said Mohammed Al Khatib on also Basrat as a voice no our brother Tanzania timer now Bobo Kafan is ugly and some not 20 session no and also Eguso Al Koso our brother and I club president your friend said Mohammed Al Khatib no and some no go shabi onu ne enti odi kan kwachia piso mosimani acha so am aye coach arma ugly and say na okwakwachia akonya and some akwa training na and some agusu akoso to support no nyina no and some na command team no na Jamaican no and some man say mama for to say piso mosimani say German to just said this time. I'm about to tell match and our man Caso Mufie and a baby Albo game of Fiabiano. I'm about said a bell bet me every game into Enfao. Some cry Equina 1-0 in Nano. What just said Quabia Swatia. You can't say win and some other said to me about what's all your beer on Passover Pre Noako Casobia. Oh, ugly. Echo Fina. Nebia, your name, Bobokua, your fan with that. And I say, Kaiser Chiefs and Besia. As I say, oh, match and ye. And turn to me, Quaka Fina once them. Now, manager Biana, whom you semi-final game now predicted say the best call final piano the biggest mistake also your coach obetimi na the best work in somebody omonankasa game eba somo kwakobo say be agena you can say win and so ebetimi aba wouldn't say player you fan say Mohamed Al Shinawi and some say yama to just omo no respect Adema Esperance team no na omo ma dia Esperance ebetimi aye woman say Esperance aye side omo some now experience no more na the best work in say game way ebe more difficult and so at a match woman call first leg last week our Tunisia and some about that game no and our Esperance omo make us some training session baso and the flag lighter and Al Salam Stadium and I just Esperance omo no and some training session baso yako other game no more coach and fan some Wal Al Shabani and some coach and so my team you fan say with that now coach no say omo no omariata so bra say what you say bio modi can ba just Morocco be share one and to Maria omariata so pa na do so mo kan nyina no and so many tries to be dan so many and ma chaba so say be am so abetimi qualify na okom Morocco am website and chess central for am so publish stories ni na publish say Africa je be nyini na che pa na am so ready am ya ba bia ye kwa kobo no pitch na nkasa so no Morocco for so the Kaiser Chiefs so na ye okoba bia tum say as ya sheda pad blade and as bia sekan e grass ni bia free ho say kwabra ni boy simu ana ne boy na huri e wa bra wo ade ma kwaso just a pitch grass ni yesterday chance ano we report to Morocco our Morocco na mom yanti bi our South Africa do mo kan nyina say we ansom aye dirty tactics akwakoba say team je fan say Kaiser Chiefs abaso mo faso sada be with that am born entimi flow na amonsom abatimi dia faso ade qualification say grass no omutimi wa bi free so basa nti bone si anu a say bobo ne bounce le change direction cry say omo say omo tire basa we aye bad e wa bra no ensom aye tactics omo so abeso omo use na dem say kanom and so I say, I had so reference of Fazi Benzarti and some Anna Jamin Sakan on Ayo Coach Arma Saida, Yafana with that demum, who reference of one Al Shabani and some Coach Arma Esperance, our Brono, and some natural Sobetimian and Tiyama Bagna Femisha. I said a fan with that general with that coach, Yafana Fazi Benzarti on a catchers as when Timian qualify, almost say. Omejare kwan na the best one kan nyina say first leg match omuluzu 1-0 bra enka hwe o say enka hwe na we omo nkonko defend omo kwakobo attacking football omo say attacking football no ano some abere say kwa bia so nkunumdie asum abetumi aba ade ama ne team no na okọ Kaiser Chiefs omo branch ba kwa no Yagan Sassman na Yagan Sassman obi o prayer ne ho atoro abanano first leg match ba so nya kakra boy na Yagan Sassman eso omo ko Morocco na game na mo denemum. The most important thing is Omukonya win 1-0. Elsewhere the Bafie, Takanasa return leg match Ebasono, Ome Jumena Kema, na and you must bet me a quid Yamatum Serabea. I had a qualification Omo Peninano, Omon Sabakanti Kaiser, and some branch of Fanasa Yagan Sassman, Ekasa proud to match Ebasu.
Well, it was a lovely experience for us. We got an away goal, and yeah, we have one step into the final, so we have one more game to go, and yeah, good result would be perfect for us again. Well, it was a hard-fought battle. We came out, we won the game, 1 goal. Yeah, I haven't played in a while, but you know, I gave a good 60 minutes. Pulled up with a calf strain, so yeah, nothing major. I'll be ready for the next. It's going very well. We are well prepared, and we know what to expect from it, Dad. And we'll go out with confidence. I think the mood is really good with the players. We're all working hard together, and yeah, we're preparing well for the match.
Yes, indeed, and I am my Kaiser for branch of Fantasy Yagan Sassman. And so the two can your time no quantum, Mamma Craig Nafe, Yanya Kakan from Rasuna, Abaja Fanas from Rosansa, and they all game at Hunter. Mamma Fanton said 2 matches, Abacoso Eros no more, Yamian Botcha matches no, and some Nabasa to Asuna Silva, Abacoso at the live commentary down. Our brand watch make us watching a Santoro Koa, where to us of Focono, Yadasa live commentary, Abasana Eros at Gamino, and some Natwas was Denmark, a game at Daniel Siebert from Germany. Anybody start going to 4 p.m. and annually and watch Italy and Austria and some match about 7 reference Anthony Taylor from England and some other about match, you know, Nyamian Bochna Sante, Netherlands and the Czech Republic, you know, reference Sergi Karasefa, one of some nothing Russia and about Kakodi I have 4 and at 7 o'clock watching a new game, you know, I have Belgium and some other Portugal in the air bar, referee Fallis Brick from Germany and so on this match in the Emano. Now, I'm in front of about Portugal and man to the training also my catch some that so hungry now the ten say hungry ono wo training session about so sans so chena run of 16 came about so against Belgium now my main front say training session about so nyina Ronaldo nom and it so ma kan nyina no wo some ani age e wa bra sa session no and also etimi ba so now report on second so ko England ya te say coach you follow say Gareth Southgate on the same extended a contract beyond 2022 also the current contract about 2022 now report I'm a second and some other say FNO and in akasa ya so mo de adwuma de awadine eso omani pa ama cha so ko FNO so ya CEO ya fa na McBallingham owura ne de abatu twa se on be se manager ne to aso na omchiri pa se wa ya adwuma garsa de na akasa kra ya we se adwuma na wa bono FFO na ni so enti omo be se oto aso na omo we Euros na ana cha se nkomodie na akasa proper and some ababasona mom say intentions no and some and say omo be se Gareth Southgate to aso on the contract na about 2022 no wo mo say extending adama no Messi Mount our GDB say I'm game also about against Germany. Nyamiya next Tuesday no babo. Also because isolation and a Mount sunset on a bench well about precautionary. I was some I'm isolate sunset money bill come equal 22 minutes. Edin come our Bomo Bassa what tested positive minimum. The man say can say I know what GDB say. Nyamiya next Tuesday so much no. I don't some about me up. I don't tell for the Harry Kane. And I can see him to just say yesterday. Sa na tie na nanu ya Premier League amanfo so waji gokin we are seeing na the best striker una anim goal share wo ba Premier chance wo ba Euros ni mo na wa bought 3 matches ni o man hye na nkoye mfama na ba hwe atemdide ni ade omo na omo bona ba so ni nyina no wo mu nyina so na san hye so edi na tam our according to striker ye fa no Harry Kane nipa de nipa pre eco pass judgment abra na no oji goal ni boot no amanfo sanamra no ono enya ade ha no do ba so kan so mo game against Germany no those some yana say born e kwa nimu a almost betimi ama born content maybe a passes no I will say move quicker and some not encourage no na England ever try say almost betimi create spaces our Germany you know it sounds omentimi anya sad ne dia and you say England betimi qualify dia kwa nimu na nyame next Tuesday I will say England actually we are safa na nyina adia almost betimi aye say ban say be a big matches na England a big nation almost betimi abo ama manfo so ani and some betimi ache na we can also say you want to just on there the best one can answer what CS supporters and be say match so next Tuesday no omo kwakoto enuma Germany from percent omo bete kura sa chant no 10 German bombers I just say womo ti omo suma na just bibi ya yo omo mpe kura to kura Hurricanes so much say yes England supporters and be kwakoto sa anwo no Wembley dem one the best one can say adia you can say respect obodie uso oya kwadao e wo se onya obonto no obesere supporters amoba Wembley e show trim say wo betonum na say Germany for na before na the attack Germany for show ni nyina no I was some jai na mo kira dey can say respect them the German national team and some na update fina so ye and some na the eba e wa bra some ni nyina no ye the emie for na player na ye fan say Calvin Phillips I know and some and Declan Rice and about middle no was a Germany game na normal game to see any other game can be as one be share e wa bra no e update but no mama front one is appointed na your father said Declan Rice and also any player your father said Calvin Phillips a partner and say Harry Maguire you be okay last summer we be come back na COVID no ma you break and also we league no or come Mykonos and you Greece and ka so kwa dini holidays no e ma only police for konya issue e ma yeso catch police ni ba ku say hey unimi no so ye hwan o se me na me Maguire Manchester for captain fa so na shake ani mo me enko no de ko police station kwa ya o se on police ba kwa so wo be ma me miska wo ska a chese o be brabo me na Harry Maguire ana so butu me nai a chese sane mani nyina ko so ne ade eno nsane mra ye sane be start season be dru be na Harry Maguire hye na hunu ne mani amanfo so na tro na ne central for ne bi e bi so defend no and some akodru be ma ko ba Harry Maguire na pra and some aside no ba ba gym and two teams men can say 1 year down the line here women so acquire a lot our branches no more from no psychologically yana ema omodoba kwati me ba form enti amubusa abranche fans Rice say no mama Maguire come ni na achi now was said about Euros ade ban the money kind the last time we game amuboy dem fasudi na munya de free Ghana so no say ono kwa na ne wanwa sanka ebia ni pafufuro bia na course anoma we nyina mu ananka wode ba Euros abana nka ototo papa so enti omoni agye ba say Maguire nyoma so ko kama edema no Declan Rice
he's unbelievable. From the first time that I met H here, you know, he was top. He's top with me, he's top with the lads. Like you said, he's had a tough year, but I think that proves how mentally strong he actually is by what he went through to still play games as well after that. Like you said, he got sent off, and obviously that was a tough point, but we still knew how good he was, and obviously there was a lot of criticism from fans, from pundits, from the media saying, is he worthy of playing for England, is he worthy of being Manchester United captain? Well, performance the other night shows you that, and how he was before his injury at Man United has shown you that. You know, he's crucial to us and to Man United. You know, he's a leader, he's strong, he's unbelievable on the ball, he plays great passes into the middle. To play against, he's always really tough because you know what you're playing against, and to play with, you know, special. He's always talking to you, he's always giving you the ball, and as a holding midfielder, just someone that you actually want behind you is someone like H and Stonesy, because they're encouraging, you know, they're always trying to give you the ball, they're talking, they're world-class centre-half, so I can't speak highly enough of him, to be honest with you. He's just an all-round great top family man.
Yes, indeed, and no some branch fantasy declare said to the player. Your fantasy Maguire, Brasa update in Nano, yet Emma, your chill for Enano pay, and some no show. So can say your starting game. Denmark, Yamin Kwan Kai and Tiasamte, our branch fantasy, Christian Resonako fans MP, and said about me a council, but now so the show. Now, Messamba, latest update, Tema Mekachas, Ericsson Amos and Sia make us say, one of the idea can say pacemaker, and they are sharing the bosso, some machine, and answer, dear Ketuana device, no. And no prompte akomane say Bema wo yonti boye ne pompi moja no enti se bia akomane se bebo abnormal pe na sa pacemaker no enso aka bibia kira akomane se wo sa akoma no ebo sei na chesa ma ni padua no so atimi afanhye ye na jamense kan se new me course no ntini se sei wo ko bobo kan fa se Manchester City on se Ericsson Park no so no wo de machine fa se defib and answer defibrillator no ana cha so no be man omo man bako no to team doctor or so man defib no once and na ye de bomb to say kasi en normally na say pum na unyane a wanyane bre ye oba me say wanyane ne sem say no into so mo man bako pe na boy no esa back to life some just say machine no report to am say kan say Man City for say omo di sikeba yenkoto mako 26 na yenchem fama grassroots aye football and just say omo East Manchester on say bra dey we and yeah, ball to say Rosu Kwana see and Kenyaman Kwana grassroots vichre what didn't about to Kamadru hospital traffic in Adina just say why in Yamedia and Man City for now address some machine Yankoto Makuma 26 our brand watch Oko Premier League Kinima report on second some machine Amakacho say and also device your father say pacemaker Amadia shop by no boss just a Bekasa Commano report on second and some Premier League for the say officially on my donated at Diano Makuma 2,000 at the man several professional and non-professional English football clubs among some our chess you can in the mountain so said about Chinabi Ebi Coco Bar Ebi Abuana Bawasro Sa Adjana almost a funny generator and to your Facebook no swam illustration at the last time Medema and I made sure said no I just say a ma wakuma external energy I just said you like your doom now I saw standby generator and I said a plant na air power ufienum Sabia and Ayadamani Pedriano intending a ball kit webino I just some of the best wakuma sound machine Premier League for say almost 2,000 and some other boy our brother updater and some no former short taper na unim say adramutu and it just Marino Tokanon among for say I just say NMA mutu kokoye sa doping test and about say offer cocaine NMA dramu to carry a koye bibio na now you are mutu ba wanten be class onya no credit and ye Jose na man koye test fine ko si bia na mum yemen say kan say Jose besan adramu to ahia nyame arma 25th July and some our Rome pre-season game AS Roma and a club your friends SCU Craiova and a Bobokua who are friends at Dramutu and some other coachy report to am second as Omumieno everyone here can say friendly game or brand new pre-season Jumadia and also Abeti Abaso goalkeeper Donnarumma report to am second and so and it's annual Friday and also signing the contract tell them PG your just official announcement you know and some Abeti Aba the PG Abaso Omumieno say a brand seven say Kylian Mbappe Omo contract Sika say ya wona ba ne wiase want to be dinta na so ni nyina achi ya mensa kan so mo de mano wo ma no ba ne betimi aka se o stand the contract no sera bi adachi bi Real Madrid de no enso betimi aba so our France ana de mensa kan say enso ntwofo no bi ya sha say de Barca Miralem Pjanic ya ba o cheso ya player de ma Barca am se PSG fo so epeno na se ko ba se bi Barca ka se boy omo yine totwene na price no ba from kakra bi pe am so abakwa ko fa branch na ya fa no se Pjanic de na aba PSG and also update eba akane fuano makomako enum aka 5 days now your Messi contract eba na wiye dem second sell your Messi contract na so sign contract there our say players aka no we mo try so betimi aka cost players no almost salaries no our say table say 200 million euros and some na free so and unti Samuel Mtiti oma catch bema say omo hia ne biem onka omo plans on for nyame ya adoma next season e wa bra no and some update eba me dia kira o ha je be chintie mfansi ya na afedi aka no and so emanam WWE wrestling no America say no SmackDown eba so na when you missed now they tell us Bailey and Seth Rollins akambo woman talk against Bianca Belair and Cesaro next as a bema bako miss no they tell us Bailey and Seth Rollins and a dinkunim and some about SmackDown and so boss and no a man from no Liv Morgan and some about Carmella and what you call a man in Sofama make us a Big E and some about Apollo Crews I must say what about joining the money bank and I say be money in the bank no ebaba so and Jimmy Uso and some and Ziggler and Tokano just so was board off me nyasem ketwakra a chese ni nyina no so e kakra timi ba so asansem no ye de amiete for yem fence na afedia kan nyina no ento aso Yababa suna fedia kan nyina no ya ne beba fie ntempa nti fo we be ne kakra bi na fe yenya time enso e de ama fie esanse fie ensem na ewo ho build up to the game dia wo say onsaka ene dia wo say ma otibia na beba mbodi ansa onsanso ebetimi aka member mo messages na so na mo ma me hwe Facebook aha aye 798.3 na ya na kwa she chire nti ya producers or some when mo ye ho dwuma ma me I said Bentum Jomo say House of Folk beat Kumasi Asante Rock by 2-0. Come Sunday na fe nana akosua nyako abronoma say good morning fancy. Happy birthday to the love of my life, Daniel Afriye Banier of House of Folk. More goals on what they bought me and Santo. Next watching Afriye Banier about hat-trick. And we nana akosua nyako and no Richmond also say fancy. Rich boy, Jesus Kid, watching live from University of Education, Winneba. Your son, you are second to none in terms of foreign sports presentation. More fair, nothing shines like silver. Anna Richard Opoko say boss, I face survivor. Demilla at the 5 emojis and a buyer. When so. Hey, Kofima. Now, Kofima say, hi, Fancy, good morning to you and your crew. I'm really happy to hear your voice. The show is live inside Swami Anomanye. Survivor Demilla once again, family Sanafi. Muntala Muhammad say, watching live from Qatar, Fancy, good morning. I pray Salif Ibrahim has his day in the Classico and happy weekend to the people of Abofo and my family. Nana Adusi Poku the Fancy and a buyer. Anafe, when so, Anadusi Poku say, Kotoko 2. Jamal Mohammed as a phobia all the way inshallah a free farmers can say big win for House of Folk and OJ Alangwa as a happy birthday to radio executive Alhaji Alhas yaya nice Alhaji I am so birthday and Nayenra oh Alhaji happy birthday why I'm the Williams Mona so yes indeed Yama Alhaji executive happy belated birthday say be Biabe Fafe Nana drop on my say come tomorrow, Krobia will carry the day no matter the frustration Hearts want to give the supporters and players. Whether you give us take it or not, still it will be our day. Wukuma Pima Pimeba, Nana Drop Poma, and I don't know. Arafat Phobia say good morning, fancy. Watching live from Tema, Newtown. No club in Ghana can be House of Folk. The only club that can be House of Folk is House of Folk. Cheap match for Rainbow Boys. House 3, Kotoko 0. House Afar. Greetings to Alhaj Abu Lamin and Adwa Kotoko. Berryman Kwakunshwa say fancy. I'm listening to live from Bremen. Koroko win by 2-1 against House of Folk Cafe. Sharks GHS says stubborn. Afe when so Kofi Fernandez say phobia the only masters in the league. Abi birthday to the darling boy Daniel Efriye Banier and Kofi Fernandez and so MS Janino. Afe Osesi best fantastic presentation. Can man answer the family Jusana by or you watching from Ndebehi or say wishing Koroko the best as we play House of Folk tomorrow. Janum should prepare for the showdown at their own backyard. Fabulous, the greatest. Greetings to Honorable Amwa Awuku MC Achimang Wabieja Anna Ode ne message or Facebook by. What about Twitter for no sonafi? My baba Twitter no said Twitter. Na your questions are you here too. Na tuning in say Otuna Nyamiya Duma. House of Folk and a Kotoko and then Omo Bo Ewon crying. Now, when you're winning Yamiad watching a match on hashtag on Twitter, a hashtag Silver Sports and Betway Ghana, and I say, offer a year Emmanuel Jemfi and Fabio Gama of Kotoko, Nova Salif Ibrahim, and your free bannier, sad do you know when Anna Yamiad Machanid and so Ebembeki a difference and some our super clash and betting to attention about maybe my about Twitter and some about the King Camo tweet at your mama Mike. Oh, yeah.
Fancy Yamiadum. I hope so. Was be
Yamiad to be behind. Fancy why you do be an uncle lash no.
Oh, Jai.
Who did the good lady?
Make advance on any opinions.
Oh, okay.
Silver Sports.
I want to bet me opinions.
On a share for charity.
And I'm for share for the day.
Yes, I walk.
Okay.
It is an idea.
Oh, nice.
Can
you ever free foreign? Tell me about almost discuss
a lot.
Yes, and everyone call us and so time.
Ghana's biggest game.
That's right.
Also be a Nyaniche fan. But I bet 1-1 in the Eastern Conference Finals, NBA. The Milwaukee Bucks, Sandra, Omo White was share the Atlanta Hawks, and it was expected. Once Sandra Naminudin Comeviano, Mekacha say the first game at Atlanta Hawks in the win, it was based on 1, the brilliance of Trae Young, and then 2, Ebia Bucks, after so Omunya and Kunimdi over the net, Omoya a bit complacent, and so they were shell shocked in the first game. But I think in game 2, Omo make amends for the Omanya Yebia, and then they were able to get that win 125-91. It tells you said there is a gulf in the kind of performance Omomi no put up. And kudos to Giannis Antetokounmpo. I think he top scored for his side, and also most of the stats he was a leader on the court for the two teams involved. And kudos to them. Yeah, sure how far they can go. But I think the initiative now did the Milwaukee Bucks in Samoa. Definitely they should go on and then get victory over the Atlanta Hawks. They are called the playoff finals. Now, away from NBA, a FIFA must keep a question B, and then one of my guys in Ibiso on the WhatsApp platform sends to be a question about the away goal rule. The other guy in Ibiso a question about away goal rule. They say, see, I wait for a tremono. Say, yeah, call Champions League near away goal rule more. Say, be a pepe, you better need decided you'll be qualify. Simple. You wait for a scrappy away goal rule, no. And TM fan say a 1-1 and 0-0 never draw. Mobile call extra time 30 minutes. Extra time then TM winner near the penalty said the Atuaso. And that is how it is going to be like. Never if I must be something about a away goal rule and a head to head differences and similarities by the womb. Similar because Nina a tiebreaker situation. But head to head no different from away goal rule because away goal rule no apply just to away teams. And TM fan say oh yeah away team one. Maybe a first match we need 1-0. And a second match away lose 2-1. By virtue of say we shall away goal no, I am paying for kind of say 2 goals. And to say in Kebe 2-2 an aggregate. But we go rule now we share no. And Obama wenya an advantage over the opponent no. Inte Obama qualify.
Yeah.
But head to head no and fa ho say ya away you say you home. And only your matches are mabo between mummy and no. Na matches na mabo between mummy and no. You better do nya advantage kese. And it's the same example now me cite here say 1-0 and 2-1 no. We no anka far away home, but I better just the two teams involved. Enti yebehwe okay mushia na kokosi sen enti similarities e wom ne say ye the separate teams ni ehu de obekọ nanim but differences e wom ne say head to head ne betimi aye home or away but away goal rule no applies just to away teams.
Okay,
enti ene the differences e wom enti head to head there ebia Barca ebebo against Real Madrid na ebia Camp Nou Barca winning by a 3-0. Na ebisua Madrid about Santiago Bernabeu. No so be winning 2-0. Once away go be enim. So the mechanics what you say. Enti ebeye 3-0 for Barca or Camp Nou. And 2-0 for Madrid was Santiago Bernabeu. Enti no na we go be enim. Enti eba no head to head na. Ya we say Barca obo of you no share say 3. Okay, Madrid also obo of you share say 2. And yes, idea Barca benya the better head-to-head record.
Yeah.
And the difference is away goal rule head-to-head musanity. And the head-to-head so one shot away goal poor, it will still count because you perceive separated the two teams. But away goal rule, you should say Baba Beshim near the who qualifies. And then again, head-to-head yet me use a league system. But away goal rule, you use a league system. You use a knockout phases of competitions. Into head-to-head, La Liga use. Ghana how about you head to head, but a year away go rule there. This is your ball could do the knockout stage near who's a way near the team into mostly in cup competitions and away go rule no a taking effect. And after head to head there, a bit my cup competitions and then a bit me as also a year league phase into cup competitions. Ebia Euro 2020 a year boy, you head to head. You get it. And that is how it is going to work. And fancy and one no. Remember a year and the Euro 2020 matches at Basel. Wales and Denmark here, but Italy and Austria. But one, I want to take time and talk about the Italian team. Any idea or more yet?
Silver Sports.
Italy is on a roll. Or more perfect record. 3 matches or more boy, or more winning 3 matches Nina. Or more Esanso share 7 goals. Or man concede goal.
Yeah.
And to we Englander, Italy, the other team. The whole matches or boy group stage so far in this competition. And ya dear, ya the ball at Tunatinem. And no Emma Italy for Nya GDB say, perhaps a media be about one more film in tournaments and a Marcello Lippi for the last time in 2006 or a major competition. No, maybe this time around they could taste victory once again.
Okay.
Now Roberto Mancini build the machine. Ya ka Italy, your name be ready ka Italy mino. Teach you a pizza and a pasta. A banner ata say draw 20 Leonardo da Vinci. That Mona Lisa picture no, and I said that artwork, that piece of art, yeah the Kai Italians and yeah the omoye history and so yeah the Kai omo. Mancini is making Italians love football once again because football is also part of Italy. Your mommy be and so and now watching the Kai omo. 1934-1938, they asserted their dominance on the world. We brought Moji World Cup no on Italian soil. That was in 1934 under the leadership of Benito Mussolini, the dictator, and Onodi Omoje under Vittorio Pozzo. And then Pozzo 4 years after
record Mancini
exactly 4 years exactly. And after winning that World Cup, no, they call for 30 matches unbeaten. No, you get it. And here from 1935, I had 1938 World Cup, maybe 1939. Now, first we are no free war. The Italian team will not taste victory until 1982 under Enzo Bielsa, sorry. And Bielsa also added push on Modi Omakwa, and then they will win the 1982 FIFA World Cup. But before then, no imagine 1968 European Championship. But I don't know, I'm out for Bebre share more credit because game at the Omoko final crown and they flip a coin. And I say there was a coin toss and a day Omokoye. Then in 2006, Marcello Lippi Baye. And the Italians have loved their football at the national team level because of their successes. But I'm saying that come at your match, and they want to move on. And they had a very disastrous campaign under Gian Piero Ventura. And after 2018 World Cup, momentum qualifying. Omujo Penini Quina Roberto Mancini by. And God being so good, it's been so far so good for Roberto Mancini. 35 matches our fans we're winning with 26. We're losing just 2 and our draw 7. Motion win ratio. Now Roberto Mancini win ratio no. I was to say any Italian manager with me about 10 plus matches at the Atuaso.
Okay.
74%. 26 over 35 times 100. And almost 74% of idea with me aye. And it made the way the Sunday Sharak, I don't know, Kelly the analyst, or more the list of managers are or more 110 plus matches for Italy national team no and Osha and the Gusto Roberto Mancini the end was true. With the winning ratio
best win ratios
exactly
10 or more matches Italy coaches. Okay.
And the already 74%. Wow. And some more marker. And so so it is telling you idea all year, but you see, say idea all year no bet me any munyama sene fata. I was say Italy to make you crew because me bro Vittorio Pozzo and then the 30 match unbeaten. No, there was a World Cup to celebrate it. A year Enzo Biehot, also the year there was a World Cup to celebrate it. Marcello Lippi, and so then the unbeaten run or the Koyan and the winning run in Ano, there was something to celebrate it. And Mancini will need to get Italian football something to celebrate with ASR or more. And now, with what they've been able to do, or may you call it the best unbeaten run, said okay, 30 games. And I feel so 11 matches at Italy, they have won all the 11 matches. And that run continues. Almost him said there was in 1974, almost caught 12 matches winning Nano. They are hoping said they can replicate that one when they play against Austria. And aside that, Italy bought 1,055 minutes without conceding a goal. So 1,055 minutes, no, they are just 88 minutes shy from equaling the all-time record they were. That was going 1,143 minutes without conceding a goal.
Okay.
And then Omako 32 games or 32 goals or share in the 11 goals, with no team scoring against them. The last time in America said the last player to score against Italy was Donny van de Beek, a 1-1 draw. After that, Italy 11 matches on my ball they have scored without conceding. And they are on a very good run. But to make sure that run will be well celebrated, Nemba just one of those runs are remarkable, but there is nothing to show. They will need to win something, and it starts today. Now, fancy it is starting today because one tournament, so we are group stage. I have a free. Near Besha the knockout stage, 2 different stages in the competition. And Tiwasha in recent times, countries or more major competitions. Ebuoha or more group stage performance na sheda so enisa. Portugal in 2016 Euro. Wamaye a spectacular performance, but Otwa so kokoje. Mekai 2008, even Spain team now omo dominating yeno. They were not the best team at the group stage. It was the Netherlands under Marco van Basten. Omo winning 3-0, 4-0, but omo drew a knockout stage round of 16. And Russia you are free mo. Obi Osha Euro 2008 ni bia begia tum say football and Netherlands team ne bono. It was beautiful. Obom fin you know the Orlando Engela no jina. Orlando Engela to say Musa Dembele Belgium. Sa left-footed player now no about Tottenham no. Tonwa left-footed sir, and then he was the linker between defense and middle. On him pass so mapa.
Yeah.
On the upper Netherlands matches on boy and you. They lost their first game to Switzerland. And also Honduras ni Chile. If you beat these teams, undoubtedly, teams are you expected to beat. And it wasn't a total dominant play by Spain in the group stage. But it was a World Cup. No. Why? Knockout stages. They did not concede much goals. And the clean sheet. And clean sheet has been the backbone of teams or matching major trophies along the hall. free 2000 at the BBC 2016 a year boy Euros ni dey we are. Clean sheet has been pivotal. It decided the orgy crew workers here no. Into wa obenya clean sheet to do no. When they will him. And the point here is that Italy are building our backbone. No? They kept 3 clean sheets our group stages in him. But the opponents that are facing here, no opponents against Austria, a be cool. But against us, Austria, the likely will say Portugal and Belgium baku beshiano. And then also France and Spain baku beshiano. So how would they cope? Now let's look at this. Mancini, in order to cope, no, I try so I build a team. They are not reliant on individuals. A true stage is say, coaches prepare on teams to say they want to neutralize the threat. Individuals be a key. But Mancini so far the 26 players in about tournament fancy. We used to 25 of the 26 players. Goalkeeper Alex Meret pe and binche. But even Salvatore Sirigu on my last game of Abedakakra. All the outfield players in a minimum 5 minutes or more abo at the Amman Mancini's Italy.
Okay.
And then we throughout his reign, any players are we use. He has been able to use arguably more players than most managers they use along the stretch. And as 67 players now we use since Obefa Jumedian in 2018. And 30 and Asha goes at the Amano. And over this tournament now, the goal distribution you're spreading across. Obia Eshe.
Okay.
Into Matteo Pessina the new rempe no ababeshe go. Manolo Catelli was 2 goals. Ciro Immobile, Domenico Berardi, they have all contributed their goal tally. And it's very interesting for them, but there is a conundrum. Now, fancy conundrum, they say, Abraham Marco Verratti injured, no. Jorginho was the best performer for the Italians. And since he statistics in the crowd, he is the best performer for them. Although it's the last game, no, Verratti that prominence to be the controller in the middle, the orchestrator. But in the previous 2 matches now, Verratti and Bono, it was Jorginho at the center stage. In Shadrack and Fasa graphics in Toso. Jorginho passes away in the games our fancy and that's no. Yatua Pansam Basa. And he's everywhere. And interestingly, Jorginho passes or attempt throughout the 255 minutes or boy in a fancy. 203 passes no attempt and 13 pair and no saying.
Okay.
Into 190 passes were successful. But the conundrum here is that Verratti so babe shame no. He did an excellent job as the orchestrator in the middle. Because Verratti so by no. Only had the most touches in the game against Wales, 136. Only had the most passes completed, 103. Only had the most air tackles, 4. Most chances created, 5. And also assisted the only goal of the game, Matteo Pessina share 1. And to when the man the role of the orchestrator in the middle, Abra Verratti fit, now Jorginho so ye fit. But the idea about Jorginho offer a Verratti in Famau. A drew knockout stage, penalties. Penalties in penalties are pivotal. Say ever under normal time, and I say air caught into penalty shootout. Jorginho ushered 5 penalties under Mancini. The only players who ushered more for the Italian national team in their history are Alessandro Del Piero 6, Anna so Abrantia, your friend Roberto Baggio 7. And what this means is that Jorginho brings an added dimension to it. Because since Italy 3 midfielders are born in that 4-3-3 formation. Manolo Catelli, Jorginho, and Nicolo Barella. Some ran to me and saying, Obiani ne Juma. Oh yeah. And to cast a drop back on the Verratti Abeshemua. Okay. So how Mancini will try and put up the perfect midfield a key to almost success in the knockout stage. And for Australia, I am tipping Italy to beat them. And then Wales, Denmark. And also definitely I think it will be an interesting game full of intrigues. Okay. But at the end of the day, it's a team Biber qualifier. I am tipping Denmark.
Well, me da say me ba so bedo na me be fia ye be ba be kinka predictions no more under house of fukene aye kotoko post na say mo se be predictions no bana na e Twitter say the show is loud here at Kejetia. Tomorrow is the D-Day and I trust the boys of the Porcupine. Tomorrow, God willing, can be also they will surely make us Santaman proud. Afei Nana Joa say the show is loud and clear inside Menshade Stress Hospital. Come tomorrow, the sweet victory for Krobia. They can't frustrate us by deciding not to sell the ticket to us. Still, we will have our day. Ukuma Pema Pemeba. Mr. Tofit Gonja says, Hans are yet to beat us until in a league game in Accra in June. Interestingly, all the Kotoko's June victory over Hans in the league has happened at the Accra Sports Stadium. The worst was a drawn game. The only goalless in their June league game was 2014. Tofit Gonja Enonom Abranto Payao at the free Sir Patrick Suit collection was say in our reasonings concerning matter of the fact there are all imaginable degrees of assurances from the highest certainty to the lowest species of moral evidence. There is still silver sports and it remains the best in the day. And so I don't know Afei when so Twitter and if you could say it's louder inside magazine it was dull watching the Milwaukee Bucks dismantling the Atlanta Hawks 125-91. This clearly shows they were eaten up by qualification against Brooklyn Nets, but hey, okay, I read the Rainbow Boys are going to crash the Pharisee for tomorrow. Manuel Sarah says, good morning, Fancy. It is the last Saturday of the month, and I know today's program is going to be late. Take good care of yourself in life so that someone won't send you to your grave with after this one Ghana, an egg. I take Denmark and Italy to qualify. Obed.
Yeah.
Maybe I find
I don't answer. Nra utimi onse bu nra na so fedro be no kra no ho wantimi ansore na bia ne kra de wan fa hwe no watimi asore
Silver Sports
no
yeah ni adana se ntimi bia dadi
o yedan yami ase pa
David be se ani jemu areho mu mebo mesam kuda nti opportunity ne ban se nkunu de bebo ne adera de aseda Fancy I think there are club issues kakra. Then my main faber 2 minutes being club issues, Na Pep Guardiola there. Personally, I don't know, but he's a very ambitious man. Very, very ambitious man. Manchester City team, Walker, one Cancelo, Benjamin Mendy, Zinchenko. Na enebe da sorry as Man City for Paris James. Edna Babi Jinoma Chiro. Solid player. 21 years. Talent no until they can development. We go so on a developmental stage, Until James no crowd who say no. Ni munya miye. Afi na ni mu ba be miye. Afi na is understanding of the game na ba be kosoro. Arsene Wenger be catch us say a player after 24 years na bit me consider so matured. Into every player below 24 years beyond. But I am from Swabia Fateno because I feel that Rhys James is 21. So imagine a Manchester City team are all options like Rhys James, one Cancelo, and Kyle Walker. Nobody has a coach in the end of Pesoye because on paper, no, the options ne doors. Up front, who's a Man City for Jack Grealish. There's a Manchester City team or Ike Gundogan. Or Kevin De Bruyne or Rodri. Fernandinho extended the contract by 1 year. There's Riyad Mahrez, there's Bernardo Silva, there's Raheem Sterling, and there's Phil Foden. So even last season, most of the games at Man City boy, Coach Nick decided to say I'm born number 9, but he was okay because the kind of midfield options no and the individual talent of players no one and Yabako Obiawa adio the board. Riyad Mahrez is good on one and cuttings. Shooting from afar, take-ons, brilliant. De Bruyne amount instant passes, quick passes, or proper vision and brilliance. It means can park, so it may get the football now Guardiola pendas the recycling of the ball, no, or Ben Kumo to me down the Konifa, Ike Gundogan. to me open up into a channel of supply, a create space, Emma the winger, into a winger nebra, send your no best or what the power to search forward no. We create option winger can easily pass to him and combine very well on the right side. And sitting aside here we yes, they have Emek Laporte. Yes, they have Ruben Diaz and even John Stones there. Banka Guardiola no. Say or make it these signings then the Uncle Ramos no some can it off on. So some way bed Uncle Ramos never catch it because one thing amount for the big grade Guardiola after these signings will not be the Premier League, but it will be the UEFA Champions League. Because the league in the watch me answer. Carabao Cup, March 4, FA Cup, just last 2 seasons when are defending champions. In the emphasis I didn't because Guardiola based on trophies here in England. What Champions League final and your magic. So your next opportunity, no, so now and we should sit here if Sergio Ramos is available. The last answer I make say if PSG Nana obet me a bomb to turn your mouth with Chilo that leadership now. Thiago Silva never bought Chelsea Momodiano. Obet me a PSG for the same thing I'm expecting from Manchester City. If they are going to make these signings, then they should probably get Sergio Ramos to complete the deal. Now, you share the Pep Guardiola and Ankasano. Okay. But Chelsea for no sono. I said Chelsea were history in 2012 after winning the Champions League. Man, make it the best of signings. Meaning so okay, so they were Chelsea. Man, make it the best of signings.
Silver Sports.
Chelsea signings was not the best. Player about Quebec so born who modern for Chelsea will be Eden Hazard. But the rest, average performance. Chelsea has signed the Champions League. You have to say Chelsea per Harry Kane, nothing solid and Abba. You have to say Chelsea per Ashraf Hakimi. And one word the other, as a penny for the Archon Asaka. That's all PSG. That's all you could PSG. I think there's Abramovich can hook careful. Because Chelsea team some few signings so much, and he should get that for coach your friend Thomas Tuchel for him to get things right. If there's Ashraf Hakimi, you don't go in for Adama Traore because Ashraf Hakimi is elite. Adama Traore is just above the average line. You're so going for the best. Don't be pushing team the man yoma ko ye the bomb. So that is something small when it comes to clubs and the kind of transfers or more here. But fancy about Euros now. Also life and Casanobia will a demon. Sometimes you need to face your demon and defeat him. So Antonio Conte, a demon here Europe. Yes. And to Conte at me the Juve. Syria. Okay. Conte by Chelsea about Premier League in the first season. In the second season, he won the FA Cup by defeating Manchester United, led by Jose Mourinho. Oba Inter, first season with the second season watch it. So who share Conte based on league matches Antonio Conte bar. I think that he's basically one of the best in the world. But at Juve, his best performance for Juventus as a coach in Europe was quarterfinals. Chelsea disaster net was. Our Inter last season Champions League through group stages. The previous season, a Europa League final could lose here. So Conte ne how can see about Champions League and I say Europa League. So over here Jose Mourinho, ni demon ni man management. It's the downfall of Jose Mourinho. In most of the teams who are called as a players near tier to Etiano. ABC or Madrid, ABC or Chelsea. United at a point he had issues with Luis Shaw, he had issues with Eric, but now you don't get that thing. Jose Mourinho don't get that love from the players. Into man management in Jose, the demon is so facing. Ufriwa, Oba coach a fan Pep Guardiola, indecision in big games. And now some crazy michimu time. Ubi and say Guardiola do match Cassia. No, baby, you won't run, not Diego. We are no argument to say a mistake. No, I started from the scratch. Overthinking. And then about the Achilles heel or the demon of Coach FN Pep Guardiola. But I know Messi, the NOC, I say, what if he be our Barcelona? But I didn't see any, I say, or Argentina. Apart from records, I hold our settlement of the match, or the assist in goals, or you know, or bet passe, or bet me the Argentina a major trophy. That is his biggest headache. Ubia wanted the name at the end of party life and not being able to reach the top. agro no wona ni so kakra enti eno no twena sign kakra enti wodi money ade e twon sign so oba Italian national team ni coach Efen Roberto Mancini ono ni di money akoye Wembley because time I know a player for Sampdoria obo modern ono ne Gianluca Violi omo na ejina Sampdoria anim ho a solid team and a Sampdoria build here omo je Scudetto that's the Serie A. So imagine a league like Serie A na club it's a Sampdoria eba abeje a throw players na modern boy no mo. But oba Champions League final after winning the Scudetto omo team de Sampdoria be do the Champions League final ye bo Wembley omo sia coach ye fen Johan Cruyff on the Barcelona team ti Zubi Zarata impose Manya Ronald Koeman Pep Guardiola kahobi na when ya Chikri Bekistan mo na sometime na Luis Enrique was part Stoichkov mo kaho Wembley omo che Sampdoria de omo to omo proper position 1-0 first defeat Roberto Mancini in Sakai and on one kasa jetum says one of the most painful defeats when he was a player. Fast forward obey a coach for Manchester City. Now obey a coach for Manchester City no adia ba ko edina wie ye beba was Wembley again. Because after winning the FA Cup for Man City and winning the Premier League for Man City in 44 years no adia ba ko City penifo gina so e de pamo Roberto Mancini was FA Cup osanko piemu e Wembley against Wigan. That time na coach of Roberto Martinez now coach for Belgium. Omote Wigan eche Manchester City ashamu in the FA Cup course Wembley. City penifo ni japa. And after that, he was not in the good books of Manchester City again. Into Wembley, Ababe Bebia, Etimia Corso Roberto Mancini, coach for Italy, match pain. And now Osaba Hobie. Would the pain continue or this time around? Adia was started building Italy, no? Or Babe Twaso and move to the next stage. Now Michael Kasa about trophy. It's true. He definitely need to earn something, win a trophy. On one Kasaka. Press conference records no here they hear a trophy now and none so bet me as Austria he need to solve his biggest headache apart from Wembley being a demon for him. There are some tactical challenges to be facing now. Michael Eboboso Bama inside kakra. Now the presence of Marco Verratti is the biggest headache for coach Efen Roberto Mancini. Now Roberto Mancini can solve this problem simple. Because in Italy, coach Efen Carlo Ancelotti at Cherepen, when he had Rui Costa, Rivaldo, Seedorf, and Andrew Pello, solid trequartestes, or cup players or me attacking midfielders, players we are more number 10, would you be a he needed to solve the problem into the Andrew Pello about the register rule. That's the deep line playmaker. No, Rui Costa, number 10. Sometimes no a switch between Seedorf and Gattuso. Sometimes no about a diamond system. Or about 4 to Gattuso, Bobo Kakaro, Costa Bobby, Seedorf Obo, na Andrew Pello Abobi. A system to accommodate all these attacking minded players. So he can easily solve it by playing one as a number 10 and playing one as a number 6, Mika Jorginho and Marco Verratti. That is the problem. On to me bought 4 midfielders nibi because of the attackers. Any Juman attackers near. If you have Lorenzo Insigne, Domenico Berardi, any Abrante Fenichiro Immobile, you cannot sacrifice any of them. Because Lorenzo Insigne acted as an inside forward, also started as a winger there. But because of the average position of Spinazzola, I don't know about the left side of the Italian team, or no move from a left back by a left winger, no. And Lorenzo Insigne freedom for him to cut in. It was Italy for but sometimes no matter front two in Lorenzo Insigne and Ciro Immobile. Domenico Berardi and answer right side no. The other right back no on attack no. On baby because on no bar I remember Ciro be 2 because Spinazzola naba into no catch no. Then you need a player obet me cover every grass on the attacking side of your right. And Domenico Berardi is the player yes idea. Or funny now, with or without an overlapping or underlapping right back. Or no quite me, sir. 1 versus 2, bet me a pass it. It's on no normal that balance or her. You can't risk him. You can't risk Lorenzo Insigne. Now again, so what can obey Spinazzola free to accommodate Jorginho, Locatelli, Nicola Bellera, and Abrante Feno, Varetia. Over Trebaka. One word the other. On only option or them our left one. All corner Lorenzo Insigne freedom. What's saying is hard in free? So the point is, he cannot operate with a 3-4-3 system.
Manolo Locatelli, so because we never made accumulative variety. Locatelli na first game on my goals.
He is also doing a good job. Now, Interboy and so won't mean you need free.
Go quite little bit now. I say, and central for the food say, oh, full fit Marco Verratti in Jorginho middle. Now Locatelli, our bench, like I said, Verratti a luxury. At the mount, and that is still now bench and also fit.
That is what he needs to do. He should go in for experience because it's a big stage.
Because Anka Verratti fit and Kobebo.
Yes,
I'm a Locatelli.
So he should go in for experience because want to mean any tactical variations. So I want just about Trebaka and Wow because then would fall in the middle now. Obomo as diamond. Obiano to me operate as a wing back. France what they make and I say because. Locatelli to me operating from the left. Any go for now because who pushing the left wa the SSO and what she's at the frame into any man in tranching. So clearly, I think Roberto Mancini should go in for Marco Verratti so that Verratti will come in with the experience and in these stages, experience so that he will do the job together with Jorginho, and Jorginho is special. So Jorginho will be the register, setting the tempo and dictating the game from the deep position. Then the moment park near center circle now, then Marco Verratti will now come in, take the team and dictate the pace from that particular angle. Into Spinazzola bar, Jorginho not drop ya account na china about for na and again Jorginho I'm making the most tackles in this tournament. Jorginho also making the most tackles in the Chelsea team in the UEFA Champions League. And to me, Jorginho the easy passes no. We grow because about Premier League no is slow. The Premier League near the pace never, but Italy now more relaxed. We grow adapted to all those things. So now he's a good tackler with be Africante, and now the pace and then the recovery is spot on. So I think he should go in for experience, and at the end of the day, he might get a victory at Wembley.
Whoa, Anche bia ya beba fie quick and your time ya beba fie na fie ya bread ya ma hands of folk and Asante Kotoko game beba so na legend Francis Akwafo Totti ewa ha ya beba so meba aye Max na esin o Max we ya penalties ya beba straight na fie interviews and say you see room our match no piano ya room Kwame Sergio say welcome to Silver Sports on Silver FM, where Francis Maria, I will make you feel all the sports stories around the globe, and his panels will educate you in everything when it comes to sports. Senior Fancy Santaman Atadi, listening to you and your learned crew, Flow. Suletime says we don't brag, we do it. Obiabwa, no team can beat phobia. Suletime says, no, Iwas Kofia can say, good morning, Sports Squad. I know you support the phobia to win against Asantoro tomorrow, but you don't want to voice out. Tell us, you are a phobian. I want to confuse consistence. I can't jump some has any. Or me there control one has a mini baby out. One of my mammy and answer me. That's not a full mammy in heavy. Okay, Mate.
Now I must say, we know Subaba. Combine 11 in Baba.
Combine 11 also be the Abase.
What do we need to out to me?
So
I bet 993 or 92. Simple, baby.
My 11, okay, you have to.
Abelora and quoting the meaning say if changes are bad. Come picking ahead of that. About no uncle your mom, I can you know, Chromia bench on the attire one. For my tower, I tower throw with clean sheet. Uber to vote can be two. And every ban here money had not wait. Salif Ibrahim, best player in Ghana. Some bought Salif Ibrahim, best player in Ghana. What I say? A free year on the 29 ball funny three so Ghana to me. Wow, to me at the kind. One a bit tonight. If we two say who be to me. What do you have a yeah, or be junior or should go say strikers in 9 years. What do you have a
Maxwell and ACN. Well, Sunday was a good as a regional edition of Silver Sports is plugged in inside California. High Street at 4 House of Folk are beating Koroko hands down. Tomorrow, I'm confident of it because the boys are themselves are full of confidence. Kaya do gas over in the MZ, what they have see Diagram Magredu. Aha, woman, I'm saying, or Bahakran page.
Oh, yes,
I know Manganjo.
Yes, and now I spent close to 3 hours watching videos of Artofo.
Oh, okay.
And they have a lot of cracks. Yeah, a lot
cracks
of cracks.
Now, no, that top, no. Team Biao cracks, who stadium more technically. Every team, even France. Who's going to share hearts on 27th day of any month in football? Into Bia Becani history, but I don't know the ABC Park and so.
ABC.
And I have no Kotokodo, I say, Mobia, because we're a crucial match.
Mama told me about CCI. Well, Tom Lee G. Chadi Fair to Jama or say, let's take a critical look at Koroko and House of Folk game. Expect a lot of counter-attacking system because both will not open up. The team that ways will do a lot about closing up spaces. Okay, one guy junior see waiting patiently for the best foreign sports center in Ghana. Fancy the sports god. More fire can flow. Watching you live inside Sunyane Penkwase. Kweku special say good morning, your fancy. When it is 7 a.m. all listening to Silver Sports. Mo Brandon Mo. More brutal. Okay, I'm enjoying the weekend edition of Silver Sports inside a just so on me Ora Junior, Wine Junior. I say young quite Silver Sports is loud inside and woman so nedia and no Messa ba a tweet na kind so Maxwell, Mamma.
Yeah, young share Euro 9 young box and Cacre. Euro are quite African Union. It was a FIFA Tanasi no more baby. African Union answers they have to be proactive. No munjai sebi concert no more. Because our OT Union they be out dying Brunina was survive ya. Enye worthwhile. Because over here Euro boya majority of the players who are making hay no omunchi for Africa. They might as well have played for any of the African countries. And that is a big shame. Now when Africa also goes to the World Cup, no matter catcher so yenimbo. It the whole world no out of 30 something monje 5. No matter a year from nearby. And over here France, over here Germany, even England, and most of these countries are World Cup from Europe, especially, not African players or more African descent, and also more Africans, by birth, ebuha by birth, ebuha by naturalization and everything, no omunesa dominating, and they are the key players. Now look at France, now here Pogba ne Kante. So we Pogba ne Kante free French national team, ne Benzema free more. What's going to be the future of the team? But if so what I say. Even over here, Englander, Saka, Akula Kitwe, Shadi Obey Mom, or the Union in free. Near Hessani and your Beko. Even Wales team and Peru a record there, but I saw him do one thing. Na many Ajepa, Tamara Wales for about one of these matches, no more Tokano Moko, or no, yes, more when occasions say, calm down, we are leading, what's your problem? And a later on, also record. Inti Oche, Isaac, money, a host of other players. Even Netherlands, also Netherlands team, the Ghanaians, they push it team.
Yeah.
Players with Ghanaian connection, they push it Netherlands. Memphis Depay or Talisman or Ghanaian descent. Now also George, you know why now doom there? And yeah by bed, but I said the mother a worry Ghanaian, the best and the stepfather and a bear Ghanaian, but no chromoja into that link. There is this player friend Gapo. They be who dinner and him saw a Togolese, narrowing here on my mind. But later I may find it out, or you have Togolese and have Ghanaian.
Okay.
Wow. But that has been the case. It has been the case. Now, me feels that one area I'm starting free here. Euros na man I the pan problem a Ghana one. Omo the problem. Officiating official referees are bomb more than what Euro sports. Fancy so many controversies in the Euro. So over here. And also
ABCD about
yes. And the assistants are doing a good job. Yeah.
Some of the initial decisions so how bro for reference.
We might not
some of their initial decisions taking. Babon say later na ebia VAR obi aba be boom.
Yes.
Na assisting the decision, but
and you also the sanke VAR
probably we might not have some of the challenges.
I read me what problem say. I am not this day yet thinking about VAR. There is no need for VAR. Call light bedum. Until say light next.
Oh, Maxwell, more standby generator.
What did VAR now? A good Saudi VAR. But light could do man. I end.
David, this is a simple explanation.
Obet
me set up a VAR center. An established outfit where be crying. No power with electricity. So they are just looking at the various sources.
Yes.
In team venue be implemented way or honor. Or battery feed, then they will communicate.
Well, of what they can do, Mike.
England, they say any stadium be one center.
One say, which I understand it can be done, but also doing light no. Because that Michael, those areas maybe use van or light in doom. But you use light.
That's a plant to
yeah, van the mess
because you stadium grass sometimes go straight to external part.
Yeah.
And said be our konkwenya.
Now even baby area say require stadium Wi-Fi ni ho. Wi-Fi ni ho na mo dream va.
External
Ghana World Cup qualifiers cry doom.
Yeah, doom like Obe wo hwe your friends South Junction ho say dem should turn ho na ye na. Masa how mo nyanye na
time ho so to me for bo. So can eruption e course wo
na. So we na glass kwa.
Doom so na say na maso ka no kure.
Serious you atona
Max o eti o ne be
fie dem. You atona wo dwane akofi okodu fie so na ye doom light. Na wo peva. Okay, but it's good. Mike, munya but
na van ye bia nya na.
Ye ndru ho, Mr. Ya pray why your problem. Na here van.
Champions League omo boy, Cup Champions League omo use va.
Na say
o be say use no return leg.
Tunisia ho no any your friend say Egypt light doom. Light in
Maxwell.
Yo, Nigeria doom. And Nigeria like na say Nigeria so omo to say ya. Va be.
So omo watch Champions League.
Who's on my free? What am I going to answer? The attorney say, country be a man at 3 referees. Oh, the most of them by country A2. And if it's the English referees, now Anthony Taylor and Michael Oliver, or my idea, papa. And it may bomb my back.
Silver Sports.
Now, for the first time, I'll buy Fanny Stephanie Frappat. From France, yeah. You to me the neck count, but on younger center referee. But the fact that or your buy it now can't member only you're good. It means that in the near future, maybe maybe the member games and member in the year. It's a Ghana, you see, you started by implementing Sadian. But or baby could di Ghana could J bribe is okay, alleged. A motion if she throw be pa no cry na match. Just say the end they were DNA, but senka money bemo because if it's a man who abadaye kakra. When would they meet you? Because our bad you only pay 3,000, 2,000, 1,000 or you're okay. But if you have say say no the referee now or her links or one the tenter hooks are spread into of the game. The only exception England and Copenhagen, Denmark. Now no about France next is like Arena Nationale, Bucharest, Romania. Now no about Sweden, Ukraine, Hamden Park, Glasgow. Now no about England, Jamaica, and Mekano. It clearly is all her neutral venues and Martin be more of an advantage. But the strength of the team. If the strength of the team the the next stage of the competition, me I really bless that because that is how far competition able to me echo. And we hear saying the semis and the final, no, be 60,000 Beko Wembley. So if England can get there, it's going to work well. Now, African Union issue, they say. France be your players be free New Caledonia, Guyana, Guadeloupe, Martinique, and Mayotte. But yet they will have players and compete to bomber Africa. That's why the fact that during slavery, those areas, they still take Africans or blacks in their squad. England themselves, Jamaica, Bermuda, Virgin Islands, Antigua, and Barbuda, they will still come to Africa and still get most of these players. Holland's be Suriname, Curaçao, and the Dutch Antilles. Me heard the Dutch national team, from there 2000 onwards, about 50 players. And now, they might as well also play for other countries. Enti esisi ani wom. And so ohwe Suriname. Minim the entire Suriname Messi for nangasa to being powerful in football. It is only because Omun develop Omuge to say Jamaica, they've not developed their game. Because over Jamaica game a popular pie cricket. But say cricket there, the next one say tracing the route to Ghana. Because Ghana say a game the furniture scaling. Ozi Yeswani Bopama minim the entire.
Yeah.
And no one cricket na and go for a born away or model rules near the account. And what caught Suriname, they love football. But I saw Hono, your mom quite more FIFA competitions. They will only play around South America and North America CONCACAF zone. But so your player now in bar straight away to me bomber the Dutch national team. It will be to say Rijkaard, Agadevits, Clarence Seedorf, Van Dijk himself, Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank, former Chelsea great. Now I hear Aaron Winter money adingina Omunchi free. Your friend is saying Suriname. It is a share Suriname so the into omo born almost so ya no so trace about Ghana. Because Suriname, the Induka people no free Suriname no. They are among the Akan group whenever we are reading about it. Because they also name Kofi Yao based on the day we were born. And who said that's in a Tracy? Oko Jamaica, those things are also there. So clearly, no, and also one area, I was here. Now, so what share Euros we are? Manuel Akanji, David Alaba, also on the crowd a captain. Bukayo Saka, Karim Osino, and Jamal Musiala. Engina were African descent. But say what share Ghana, send America say DR Congo, and they dominate. Players and compare to me about other countries, I see your mobile, a DR Congo ne dominate. We are no about Ghana. Ghana or Wijnaldum, or Depay, or Brian Fenner, Nikolai Aho, or Finland. Yes, or honor Satonium. No Bobo, you Finland, you Tonium Bobo, then yeah, but ne father a Ghanaian. And a Cody Gakpo, any a Brian Fenner, Nathan Ampadu. Ampadu would have might as well play for 4 nations. Obama Ghana, Obama England, Obama Wales, and I think he could also play for Scotland at least. So Ghana a deep major run. It's a World tournament. We now have France now. Send your Pogba money adding na na. Clear utumza Africans no a dimo continent. We mami who say Senka African Union here possible.
Silver Sports.
France what I say. Enka possibility yes.
Into yes from say when you now mombetai kuyechi, mombetai boy CH. Let's cheer on to victory because Kobe remains supreme. Ukuma pema apembe. To my Pokufine family, this is your Mombetai boy CH. Let's cheer on to victory because Kobe remains supreme. Ukuma pema apembe to my Pokufine. Say when you now Mombetai kuyechi, Mombetai boy CH. Let's cheer on to victory because Kobe remains supreme. Ukuma pema apembe to my Pokufine family. This is your girl Nanaja Koma, the only celebrity next the whole America. It's all about the Super Clash coming on 27th of June 2021 at 3 p.m. at the Accra Sports Stadium between Accra House of Folk and Korobia Kumasi and Tekotoko. We are entreating our supporters. Yakasa Korobia, Mombetai and Ranti and cheer them to victory. Esu Ukuma pema apembeba. Yanyaba aku yemu yakasa ye dom. Into Yashram was a Munina Mombetai kuyechi, Mombetai boy CH. Let's cheer on to victory because Korobia remains supreme. Ukuma pema apembeba to my pop.
Free Banya, Dio Bene make a difference and after about coaches in the so near beside Coach Samuel Guadu and then Mariano Barreto. When the Benya bragging right, you know. This and also your server, you could break a mass here.
Betway Euro Gold Rush promotion, no, and take 20,000 Ghana cedis. The beer, much better so beer. I will Euro Sunumo. Would you bet you Euro class beer so? Now you will go rush prediction. Now what you made the once a match day lucky draw no more. Now you don't go. So with the kind I will go rush leaderboard no so. I will go can see any area ya. With the Chedia Botin and Casa. 100,000 Ghana cedis cash. For who say betway.com.gh. Betway, a good year who don't try. It's a shake a crowd home. Gaming Commission of Ghana and such here. When if you don't watch ya,
do you know that when you dial star 700 hash on Vodafone, you are accessing the world of endless opportunities, from getting a job in another country while right here in Ghana to playing esports in real time, from attending world-class institutions from your bedroom to seeing specialist doctors without leaving home, and so much more. So get the best value data offers in Ghana on Vodafone. Get 1.23 gigabyte data, no expiry data for only 5 Ghana cedis, 3.4 gigabyte data for only 10 cedis, and 9 gigabyte data for only 20 Ghana cedis. Dial *700# now.
Vodafone. Together we can. Bet the responsible way. No under 18. Betway. Bet your way.
Yenina ya football fans papa. Now so sports are from you one minute ye. Just tennis and basketball. You need to say Betway mobile any online sports betting and the sports casino games, bet games and any kika home be brave. Abomo platform no so I'll bet me home bets. Every football, roulette, esports, cozy horse racing so say bet me bet and winning a juicy amumu was she mobile money so and now the befa EFT so at bank account mo. Call www.betway.com and the year na you grow. Kaina bet winyansemo. Uni if you don't watch ya NKB Betway. A good year no don't try. Gaming Commission of Ghana and Sashi.
Bet the responsible way. No under 18. Betway. Bet your way.
Yenina ya football fans papa. Now so sports are from you one minute ye. Just tennis and basketball. You need to say Betway mobile any
So I say the oak tree shall surely blossom tomorrow. Phobia, the masters. Fresh God say House of Folk and Irene, Mr. Tofit Gonja. I say Kumasi Sanjoro Kofawin. Babanana say House 1 Koroko 2. Heaven Gate I say House 2 Koroko 0. Baby boy, I'm not in love. I to buy say a goalless draw. And if you go say House 2 Koroko 0. Saru say good says House of Folk is winning hands down. Nama drop a man says Sandoro is winning on my general full film support. Film full support. Sheba for Samuel says Sandoro all the way a band ticket. I say House 2 Kotoko 1. Shakers man Dembele Phobia win. Even Skofia Kasi say House 1 Koroko 0. Maybe the woman says House Nevinie. And to Pajain say Wakama Koroko. Quinta GHS Koroko 2. House 1. Christopher Pidor says Super Clash, but House of Folk is winning 2 against Koroko. Mama Dina Cruz I say Kumasi Sanjoro all the way a J Ahmed say House of Folk will massacre Koroko by 2-0. Joshua Oscar say Koroko 2 House 1. The FIFA must is a big win for House of Folk. Bim Nana Wale successor say House 2 Koroko 0. And I'll fake Kusi Richard I say House of Folk 2 Koroko 0. Phobia all the way. Those who are Juma Bright, just say Koroko 2, House 1, 2 p.m. SA House of 4, 3, Koroko 0. Jemfi Benjamin says Koroko 2, House 1. Osema Kulun Senior says Sanjoroko 1, House of 4, 0. Whoa, Yama Sonafe, I am a command legend. Bibi, I find here.
I'm not going come up.
Oh, okay. I don't answer when I'm
and then many papa because it's never share. Yeah.
Simple.
Because Kotokone Arsenal. Yeah, wow, Joe, no, yes, Obesha, no, yes, show.
That's also so Obesha.
And becoming informed now, no. So, Momaka Sabri. What we do in week in any show on your 4 money, a show, Bebania show, because it may be 3 be a bone, Kumasi. Nay, form, Pasianke, kill by a share. Finish Omokra because Omobanya could draw a crowd, Mobanya say, Yomo, 3 and I crash with the so on him. I cried ye. Me and funny is a say, Fala, but ye very near, Yanya, dear Crony, 1 another 2-1 be. Ye very it's almost almost now your form now, form now more 56. 56. Moon share. Oh, more now form 56.
Francis Akwafu, legend.
56. First name banner me share has for form or so chain yet, no. Omo bob on effect. The credit or can omo players so mo improve because first name because Salifuno na gama also but say no about osuan de about top. And almost almost strikers and so almost strikers no Ben Junior no only bad because of she goes. But strikers how the any goes. First no moka say Bekin ombre ne dia say dia do no no abatum monko ye adwuma ne fetire mra o akwafo Smith be say o de ogia fama akwafo dia fama Bekin no nhye omo form by be show mo
nti say na mo come na say bia na wotwe na ya tiesim kotoko ne ha say ba be bona it me decide the league na mo feel saying
ya me match bi say na me pe o me kotoko ne has match na me de Jimmy D more me match bi say na me pe because am pe ye me enhwe me nka say me nimbo ba pitch ne so na decide ye me enhwe me go busa no class me nimbo ba me nka because e bia na me boy ya ofe enye obedi fe etimi ko dwa manum na boss so mpenum dwa
okay
ai uko dwa onum a be gu onum a so be entu de ye me enhwe no me mpe ba park ne so ye me enhwe me pe e che se me ka se me nimye pitch ne decide so mo so mbehye ye de ba pitch ne so akra so de ye dia ya Asante Kotoko ye home no omo ya we Mazi o ya we
enya akra na moje 4-0 na mo ti mo home J4 baby mo nche 4 wa akra mo J4
ya shamo dodo se
ka se mo ya de wa akra me no ya bo ho de enya mo dia I say Kumasi ntumi nya ha se dia da meaning so because
two Saturdays da
me who so I say because they tell say akwa me no ya adwene say Kotoko ya de wa akra mo because o he omo wins o manya and ha so ya de o Kumasi but emum akwafo nka say bia stay on the because o no mo ya de because akra ho de David National Wembley ha se dia Kumasi so ye Kotoko dia why Momo na muchi bia bobo oh baba man I dem
yaw me say match you be win match has into me share omo your form for 56 first round obi an share ne yonko they been also war form 56 I share list no say ndi uma enti yaw nyambo china de be de but ye pay ye say obi an comport no discipline no one here pay empese obi abese na say bia empento ko bia football e ko because ya no mo ball 3-3 Eric Nyako obe ye point obe da me fie e so na attack me it now all supporter
ball na chi nyina
me chena video bi o me chene sa o sia o de be bia me chon kwa na de ba Facebook na ka me fa de na emra o na me o won aduma
be onu so mia onu so
onu an ko fa ne de emra me be bia me chon na de be ba so atase e di am a china ya ye mo mpa enye easy but e be we ni inshallah na me o yeah for 56 na na so muso
okay
ai 56 inshallah you be win match no
ya be woni ba be House of Folk kan ko combine 11 chum tena sema me na afa me no nwe 1212 me say wo adwuma enti after the Jebo Jenya was referring Monte Honre.
Oh, sir, yeah. To me, ya allegation atono so say wa bo bia bom wa ma order.
Oh, say no na oni ha.
So yi no ho ano.
Da bia no na oni ha.
Ntimi.
Awo yi no ho ano.
Eno abeyi
no ho ano.
Na clear just oni mu bi.
Da bia so
yes an kamia me be bo na bom sesi a.
Eno say ka je so ye be man so ato atwe
be man so sesi a.
Wona ye ya na.
Da bia say no.
Da bia say picture na mo hwe na mo mu bia na.
Ba nti unnim ni for ye so.
O tie, sound say no am church mu no me ka say.
Yeah. Enro ana me no we na ma me
say no me say obia mo be from say mo representatives and me say sports presenters mo wa sembo no po.
Yes so I see ehwe bedi ejina ni e.
Ebi guma ni masi. Say the supporters duru ba bi obi ya ade ya say kan. On dem chen ebi guma ni masi da social media be brese be bi platform bi am wo so CCA. Be bi am wo CCA.
Say dey.
Nkofo be 20 bi dia beto. Achina akra match no apese me commentary ma no me me available we were presenter asema me ken
na obi ko commentary ma obi nso
what baby o ya what sabi we carpenter bi minimum baby ana enchai
da be chum
ma me bia na sa no commentary o to wo sa video
o da be tie o kasa me kasa tie the all can de ni ho say we hwan ni di country was answer na maka na me pese meka
I dey tell obi ka bibi fam
say carpenter you
say obi o ho na onya sports presenter na bi o ya carpenter
and I'm sure say
ko sua commentary no
tie me
oni station bia o
tie me te say e bomb match tie bomb match
ya me yi trawa na ko fo no mo do mo numbers abeto social media say omo ya available na meka obi ya rap don for number but to social media so o ya available
no because obi fa enfra no nya commentary man
sankofo ni bi na egu mani ma san pese mo hwe ho no
ntu wo problem ho
mo problem pa sankofo no mo kwa emra ya dia sese ayi baby e bobo no mo ni so on dem che no se wa small obi ti se obata wa ha onko bu mra baby aso enwu station ani mo ase bo mo de mo numbers go gu baby ya available no akọ pese akọ jini din o ka hwe che na ontie ya transport supporters me commentary ya abra media media for bi o ntanya o madwuma What I say? It's an old say some complaining. So what I say? Oko baba yara. Se ko boba achine matches here. At times the police will be a mienu and also the for media for no kwa. What I say? Media stand will be any holding is a bida. Media stand. Obed near a bed. We are supporter crown uru heading. What I say? It is you yes them run to 2 years. No more number available, no more na baby and go fast some say.
Na esa afuna so I comment ma utie. Omo commentary ma.
Omo kra de na nya de. Je nya no kra kwai de kokan ka supporters ko bu na ya da ruma. You ko yi ni free outside so bo be boy. E so no kra na ka boy aba so.
Enti mu yi ni free ho no.
Je yi ni free ho. Cause onu aka so obi anfa ne sanka no. Anye make sure so obi anfa ne sanka. Onu se ko kan na wonya asem. Odu saka na wonya asem. See the supporters in Benyasum because we be able to 50 cities per trouble. Why did this one few? What's up? You be about the one who you replay. Who said General Saka? Say, Omuchinchim or Mota, who said support and never phone our channel. It's yes, to us near tax force bomb what we bomb about support. Say, Oman for Monsan, come come in here. Yes, sir. Your cats and supporters, and say, among your poor match on Omajai. So the floor near for what's not baby, and a comment to us, Hayana Mayan. Ray, ya war station woo in Massy. Ogo ni mase eti ebe sere samufo obi am na kwara comment mo hwe mo a omo fi se omo betimi abo station na station mo na munyam na koye me available mo ni mase
onim kasa o kasa di onim kasa on so si kasa so ko mo se o yesrew me nyu fi na fonko echu
ese chu hu say ye yi na firi hu bibia hu mo yi na firi e na aso wa hu o so o ka say yesrew me yin firi ha na ese na o ya eye with na o witness it
you make sure say still was need them connect for your kasa chere
okay Silver Sports
uncle can talk say me as good to come so am say bo bi man the soldier for buy see was no ko any as good supporters no ko kasa man sana soldier for near there eba nke ya kasa ni ebo mtene the still was a mema obo comedy as good for the nga e bia kan sim dakati for ne dagomba for no obo no yeso e di bi ko nka de be si ohonja am kran kin webo ya me ka nine ye ne as good soldier for ne buy no na your tax force ni still was one am asem na eden adwo and sana soldier for ne be gina stance in mama ya bobo na wi nti ye fi se ho ya han ade ketewa bi asɛe a yɛn yɛ betwa yaw yɛ bɔbɔ wie nyɛ score Lincoln Sports Stadium yɛ tura titika no 100 million
game bia
bobia na usa akose bibi na sika ketewa we yɛ nya bia management ko pɛ bi asɔso akɔsɔso de akɔyɛ akɔtwa aka na obi asa ba bia me asa aboka eti enua na ɛsan kɔ boy aba so sense wɔsa bɛ boy eti sɛ yɛyi na firi hɔ eti amesɛm sɛ yɛ nya abotre na asɛm bi ba
okay yɛn na me bisa no sɛ ɛno a woka bebi sɛ management atwɛde akɔda FA of about referee Daniel Lai our best centerman and fourth official amfo sɛ wo mu nyina sɛ ɔmo nyɛ nkran for kra ɔmo tinkran na sɛ de musika na bia no ɛsi sɛ
you have to ask us now no primary bank come on my DD from management ne national secretary council say enyanu bi amai say no ameka no ase enyanu bawo enyanu amawo ama wi ase nyina hu ye concern e beko akobobɔ no eti ba bi ese fa bi supporters e fa sa de wentu e che ne kasa we wi kasa wo hu biem me by stations be for afrem sisa asem ne fanto nchen e kon e be fa so e betimi aka che supporters no me dem paibɔ any akomapa obi a wontimi ko bi se asat na kasa yi take it jamanyane ne penny for toy no yaw e bo one nasa supporters no atoni nyina free in penny for no ukope bia wonya bi iti the ese ka che supporters ne se wa be wa research na ko akra akope take it no wa hwa okay ska be yoka wa nya bia nsa no wakwa tina fie na make sure say obe start time echi no atena na odon pai bona ide ata kotoko echi ba say dey esi kan say na ya ka free nura ne nura echi enie ma ba ko mienu miensa ya consider obo ni mu no de ni na gu krata so as a protest e
Silver Sports
bibia esi a obi an kasa kotoko management anasa na ne amponsa ene ket twemanso obi an kasa kotoko supporters en peket asem de ye hunu ye de aton krata so akọ sana football ye no bi kan e de protest akọ so mu yi anu a ye bompa ye referee no on fa dwumbo ni bi an se ni tim se ni 2 matches na ye hunu previous time no ye bompa se obesua bibi no de mbra na ode aye adwuma ko du pempe so na aye adwuma na se ye hasa has be jatum ye bodro so a 1-1 a ye so ajatum di aba anya ade e de ekolusu ada se be draw 1-1 ana se be has
matechum desoma me no besa ba wo se enko ama no so na dankwe e wo line so Obed
yeah chairman good morning good morning oh defender bibi aboko there okay we dey no pay there ba wakache a na eche se anya asembia anya me adom ochina big game so between Asante Kotoko and have to football cry no and yes a legend back one eba born and kasa west ya campaign washibi born na woni mu pa two teams ni na woni mo wonsem na nka watimi aboa ye discussion ye ne atiefo nyina na question back one me sure say echitafo pi be person be hu ne say ya match bi say ba so na we play at time na we gina mo no eya na u feel say na preparation ben kra na ya woye asa na match na duru ho
that's sure one match say this year we play a 7-5 wedding and a second we get going to be not sure we are not a 5 and not a campaign. We are now the government. This supporters, and I say we are a player. The government has supporters for us. I'm going to get back to all of my side places now. And yes, I can be angry, you know, other than this.
Oh, okay. Now, first thing in Empire, now Empire, no. Nka player dey say nke nim say nke ye tactics ni ade na dey ntina wo first na wo tumu fo ne empire boy
first we training na wo ya ni ade no empire boy ni ma endi media nti we say empire boy the major team is empire boy
oh okay na say matches bi say no amount for mu gidi say ya na spiritual in a win no ya ni o ma ya den kakra
okay we time ni say match the this year Saturday no ya we dey listen to 6 to 12 commitment. Many chapters are the since you play to the but other players maybe to be assist maybe I don't know assist. Also, at least I say so English special teacher on board. Also, so I can manage Emma attention bathroom. Oh, and I feel so time so unity now and one your minister. And my so much to do with the other time I say protocol players, let's go players. It's my good role we are setting each other. And also the man born your town actually let's say up. But if you are over if you are not rather players on Bama almost the time because the time which is a mature class in it is a who share protocol and how to share has out there.
Silver Sports.
As said, Real Madrid in Barcelona will share aircraft people. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. Now, yeah, free all time in Bra Nansane. Me sure say league what follow pa. How to folk team no who saying na then o ma ho odin a e ma sa fi no omu jana so for close to 10 years o ya ben trophy no
o bet ya na o league no mo bono it is this league no very attractive so I understand we have we even up to now, you who we probably league in the idea. Including the league this year, league now after so far. The time in a time, that's that. Another will be a whole league what you look at that. But we only one book. This year seems no more about even other last who shop points and do boss. I can't bear so much. And then you know, I have the features to the more by.
Okay. Okay. Now, who say now we a defender? Now, you share has a Chirona. Who has a folk a Chirona saying players now one or more ball has defense no?
Oh, so for me to have a match follow on matches, which is a bomb. And one of the great players, I remember the power of
Salifu Ibrahim.
Hello?
Yeah, Salifu Ibrahim.
Yeah, which one of the born or future or a guy, I said Ghana Fishing because born the first year, but you said the first year over premium. Expectation we put up on another. Is not such players very forward Ghana. You're not going because boy, Oba team which means you have to team change totally. Only Indian blood. I say a time. Chatela say, not the BR also. One of the guys I want to show Chatela and I have to cook amazing burn.
Oh, okay. Next more time and I can be a bit me rough first 11.
Okay.
Next more time and I can be a rough first 11.
Oh, my car, and then time the machines on, no,
okay. More time than go to me rough first 11. No.
Silver Sports.
We will after so, but I make a generation to generation.
Okay.
One generation we really one of the outstanding players. Which is I will give me change totally. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now, Kotoko team no so wash your kakra.
Oh, almost so much. It was almost they have a Kubila of the division. Oh, almost everything nice players. Also, you almost have make sure that almost you down on the money idea.
Okay.
And on the defense, also one of the solid defense I'm listening. Which one has I given the very entertainment game game.
Oh, okay. Now, my prediction from baby, I watch any teams in me.
We know what kind of participation already done in Chiaco. It's expectation. Everybody has a two.
Oh, okay.
We whether rain or shine. We're reading to me.
Okay. Where the better say now no pay say you ba catch betimi aboa e has no discussion.
Yes, inti kwe dan eno no dan kwe na wote say ode ne die eba no. Yes, Mike, mamemra hono me na afi yemra ne nhwe mansana maba max ono obedo na nyina ya hwe ne afi ahwe combined 11 no wasa no. Mike, inti
Ovansi, has Asante Kotoko. I don't remember in recent times Nyankopon ya adoma ye mu bi eni fi ese start see the games of this nation HHE. I don't remember the last time the two teams are connect to neck for the league title. Ebe share in a crucial decider. So basically, BB said this is going to be one of the most different House of Folk Asante Kotoko encounters because one, when you be winning, enya the advantage as regards head to head. I need a referee say the head to head near Didi Juma. CCA in the House of Folk Ebedasho by virtue of a superior goal difference. But some more ochina game new year. Depending on the results, a bit me my table nasesa and I say bet was na ye because a score draw BB to say 1-1-2-2 Ebebo Asante Kotoko. Enti Asante Kotoko will move top of the league table, say a score draw. And a win 0-0 and so be favor House of Folk. And it's a house he winning and also a draw goalless. It's a first leg now. Then I know at so at the goal difference and so that's true. Now what I want to talk about this game, and I want to highlight it.
Yeah.
Say House of Folk play with a high defensive line. And to defense now there is a weakness in almost central defenders one in terms of recovery and almost reaction, especially on counter attacks. Players almost speed, more mobile lateral positions, On the right, Fatau Mohammed. On the left, Radio Vuka. And it's a people on the far has defense now a counter-attacking situation. The recovery of a central defenders, either say Roberta Dosowa, say a more Alasan, or more Hobiano. They are slow to recover. And T1 Shea, Nasa House of Folk, Bossa high defensive line, na adi ababetia Asante Kotoko wabro almost war 2 weapons on betime use for one, the visionary person of Fabio Gama, and then 2, the pace and the tricky of Emmanuel Jemfi. And to see a left ball near the fast Rosana, Gama will be doing the supply, Jemfi will be running over the shoulder of side defenders at the Akofa Sabono. I am looking at how House of Folk can cope with that. In Ebia, Coach Samuel Boyd will witness this weakness in the House central defense nim. So omuni paces are into pion when and fan bay nim to set your board that high defensive line against Legon cities. Into that is something that House will want to work on as regards some weakness back on. 2, House a laterals almost push it forward. They attack.
Okay.
But in terms of retreating to cover, Radio Vuka is better than Fatau Mohammed, the captain. And how Kotoko will also take advantage because I know say in this game a better battle of words and also tactics and so they play a part. And Bakobeto the initiative the man and Yonko say okay, we'll dominate and then let's try to catch you on the counter break. And the Mariano Barreto Babe conservative or betinetri now aboard the counter breaker. I think said the overlapping of the laterals, Radio Vuka, Fatau Mohammed should be checked. So more qua the midfielders all has and they be about Kubetimia slot in. Now provide the cover at the Ama defense in times of a turnover are leading to a counter attack. There is something that a class of folk can also look at to bolster their medal. On the part of Kotoko,
Silver Sports.
What Kotoko lacks or more lapses in concentration, they suffer this. And especially at times Kotoko are taking lead, First, none can tessa no mutumi kremua at the lead, every but Kotoko scoring the first goal. Oma concede equalizers in recent times more than in their first games are normal. And this is a problem that they need to check. Lapses in concentration because a better battle of key moment. And to key moments need drew now make use of it but key moments need do now share. The pendulum will swing. And the pendulum never swing here. Now say Afei na has nsa enso beda also. Now Kotoko's inability to fully concentrate in such moments, might lead to them conceding, and they need to check this. 2, Kotoko's strength has now become a weakness and a cause for concern currently. Adia na ye Kotoko ahu oden kese. Adia na omani da so kese pa no. Was omo defense. Na Kotoko embon concede. So in as much as they were not scoring more, their defensive record ebua peja omo beda league table nesro. And they went on a runner. Na den sa wo the ball beto Kotoko atinem. But fancy in recent times the tables have turned. Now Kotoko are able to score more than 1 in games or mobile. Omo 2. But they concede. Into Washa. On my last games on Mabo or Boase. Oh, Ash go the free more. I think they've conceded. Anameboa. Mediama they conceded 2. Wafa they conceded 1. Dwarfs they conceded. And then Karela they conceded. And to keeping a clean sheet has been a problem for Asante Kotoko, which wasn't really a problem for them in the early stages of the season. Isn't that
you're saying matches now boni now? If you are share first school, you're saying about to FA Cup now. Sorry, I'm a teacher.
But Momo share first school, so I'm
consider no.
But on them, you're consider. Momo share first school, I'm consider equalizer.
What I say, you're saying. Me ya betia se etimi ti betia
se se wa concede
ba on na so de to
se ball to watenam anka se wunwini o
se ye o se minim se o se building the puma study no ba bi o de ko ya control so se de
so na ba che kwa ya make pass building the point
Maker has weakness no I gi
na match de make say Maker ya consider ya share first goal ya sorry betia se make ya for the chef
Maker Kotoko weakness
ni ba se o se ball to watenam onka se o mesin share you and mo nka se o consider
so opposite say na Mike nka se me na opposite na Mike nka
so Kalala I friends media ma say what I say any as good kwana bo Antoine
okay
what I say any friends second division boy FA Cup omo share the tibe share me bo ada ni nyina Mike bit me amai omo share ni ati abe share
mo ne media ma mo share first mo consider true or false
so on say only a one
mo share first mo ko meba mo share first mo consider
6 mo ne money free man you got 6 ya consider as sorry abeti ase
onka se won tin show o say mo to watenam na no be so
on dey to say to be
the point is only Wafa o share first obete anameboa Debbie about draw one share
Silver Sports.
Enti o share no wa consider money liberty akosi say
also on maybe oyiba ye sharp but the ball draw no dey matter
the weakness first no Kotoko share one obe try a grind the result say we need 1-0 that was strength CCS I share one it is difficult for you to maintain it as a team neighbor bete and sana wetimi aba be shebion
about to
about FA Cup
it's part of the friends argument now building
I am talking about league I am talking about league you see Chum the point is that you people you people will need to understand that you can't tell me how to analyze my opinionated views. I was someone respected that. Exactly. So please, flow. Learn to respect people's views. It's simple. Opinions there. Debbie, Kotoko phone to me, then please let me flow. Simple. Someone person mo cheme dia menka dia. Na ma basku wo mo. You can't chip in. Let me finish. If you want to make your view, simple. But more person mo bet training panel the uncle in the studio Kotoko for. Like how?
You say you both 6 matches. Not you say you get me at. Maybe we are theater. What year you want to?
So the point is that Adia your almost strength, Abe your weakness. And that is the problem. And they need to sort that out. Because if you are playing against any top opponent, team one or so now who again was through. Just like it happened in the Midiama game. Because Midiama was then a title contender.
And it's a one their game against the Team United rained up on what it means to them. And we'll find out today if all the trouble that has happened with Hearts of Oak would be any up front, and Fabio Gama steps in to replace. Problematic for Kotoko's very clash. Hatsabok away to Kotoko in their own territory. Salomia bless whistles. Game underway. Welcome. This is Star Times Adipa Channel 247. It's a super clash. Kotoko, Hatsabok. Here is Sak. Enterprising left back. He finds Fabio Gama. This is Asante Kotoko. Kwame Poku goes down in the box. Penalty. And Nuru Sule will be asking questions of Yao Bless. That's whistles. Kwame Poku. Poku! Nope! Goalkeeper Richard Atta grabs it. Troubled if those fullbacks gallop forward and they are protected. This should be a goal. Obin Jr. What was he thinking? But Mubarak Yusuf has been left off the hook. Huge touch. Now supporter Obin Jr. trying to take on the goalkeeper, but the goalkeeper read the situation well, stepped off. Annabella, lovely turn. Jemfi. Annabella is interested in the run. Yes, he goes forward. Pass from Annabella. Nabi Keita's effort goes wide. Manaf. He's got a Bin Jr. to the middle. Razak to the left. Lovely skill from Patrick Razak. He skips past Nete. Razak again. Patrick Razak. Good goalkeeping from Abalora. But hey, Razak had a Bin Jr. in the middle. He had Manaf behind him. He decided to go for Razak. Not particularly the best of touches, but Nete had committed himself, went past Mubarak as if he wasn't there. Difficult for him to pick out that pass to Obin Jr. from here. I mean, his left is not his strongest side. So maybe you could have used his left right there to hit it. Still went with his right. Couldn't generate the power he'd want. These are the games you need to be showing up, and that whistle go. First half is over to go for the second half. Here we go. Ovuka. Yes, he goes for goal. Just over the top. Nana was looking to catch him into. Has been drifted into the middle areas. Sweet pass from Manav to Patrick Razak, and he's got a first goal. An unbelievable miss. Patrick Razak hit that ball across the face of goal, trying to catch the goalkeeper on the far side. Again, lovely pass from Sarkodia to Nete. That's what to find Jemfi. Nabi Keita! Good goalkeeping from Richard Atta. It was direct, but he had it well covered. Again, it had only one thing on his mind, lining that one up for a shot. Straight down to the goalkeeper, Richard Atta. Adolf Frimpong. Here is Fatal Mohammed. Switches one inside. Abalora comes forward, it's a penalty. That touch is the outstretched leg of Razak Abalora that catches the striker. There you see the
on a solid midfield partnership for this game, or best struggle.
But has the
you can mention it easily, the 3 midfielders, because definitely net table 3 of 2. Yeah. I may say Ibrahim Salifu and F2. But Korokodiano supporters will struggle because dependent on coach and you feel so you're ready. And no one advantages and disadvantages because the unpredictability of a more measure say opponent who leave in to guess no into why a advantage now. Yes, a advantage Marco because opponent need to mean planning around players on Beijing and okay. But the disadvantage in it is that or more money chair down one chair no midfield there. I am not a works in unison agreement. Into Jabi Iniesta Busquets, Michael Carrick Paul Scholes. I was somewhat temo wasina mudi ejumano pepepe. Into some bancha Santia Siena a problem, and especially in games like this, about say you are found wanting. And then the playmaker role. You see, there are 2 players for each side. A 3-year banner inform winger for a House of Folk. Emmanuel Jemfi inform winger for a Sante Kodoko. Jemfi is scoring. A 3-year banner is not scoring, but he's making goals. So in differences, Jemfi share. A 3-year banner is creating and making goals. You get it. And after Fabio Gama, Salifu Ibrahim, both are scoring and making goals. In terms of the attacking dimensions, are very interesting. But goals now you're making, why am I share? That is the question.
Okay.
House of Folk were reliable players to finish. Asante Kodoko, any reliable players to finish. Enti Jemfi, any more of the scoring burden in recent times than any Kotoko player. Nagama a supporting. But with House of Folk, the goal scoring is evenly distributed across. And you will get Kojo Obin Jr., a year Victor Aidu Beshe, at a point in time, Salif Ibrahim Beshe, a 3-year ban and Subet Miasha Bakubi, no dia frame, Nete Besha Bakubi, and Saboche Besha Bakubi. In House of Folk, any that's was in terms of goals, they can't rely on just 2 players be a game, no, when you're near your frame. But on the part of Kotoko, you can trust to say, oh, these 2 players there, you're more free more, a behadring, and it's true. So we Gamma Free Kotoko team Nimua, fancy attacking wise, what you almost bear 50%.
We Gamma Free.
Yes. We jump for free more attacking wise, what the Kotoko so bear 25 or 30%. So the problem here is Asante Kotoko finding alternatives beyond Gamma and then beyond Jemfi. It is something that will also be key.
Okay.
But the strength in Kotoko attack, from set pieces, free kicks, corner, and then maybe penalties. And almost strength. Maybe from open play, or creative bebriembo. But if Kotoko make use of the AF set pieces on Benya, I think that they can get something out of this encounter. It's too difficult to predict. But on the basis of form, has your favorite. On the basis of class and character, the 2 teams will be able to win. But on the basis of analysis, I think that at the end of the day, it be another game way, am I a winner? So as on the basis of form, the former has a favorite. On the basis of class and character, the 2 teams will be able to win.
Okay.
But on the basis of the I think this game will end in a draw.
Whoa, Mate me da say Michael, me ba Maxo and Sana Obeda ba chum ebebem na fe ya fa course no na ya sorry so ya kwa prepare 4 and 7 and a commentary na Kofiajiman Blackman on Facebook I say watching you inside Pig Farm Koroko will beat House of Folk tomorrow. I say when so Jefferson Palm. Jefferson say, check from Monday to date how the weather looks like. Anytime it rains like it's difficult for Koroko to beat us. Weather changes like this, and also 27th day of any month. Koroko has never won a game against us. Their best is draw. And the answer no. I think when some Max Gold Coast say, "Chum should shut up." The radio is for us all to listen. Koroko fans there, no one is 20 say. na say asem wo ho afei ma memra ha na me nye Facebook for no quick na afei me samra discussions no so we enso Frederick Nkua was a fancy. I want to ask Akufo, was the first league not played at Accra Sports Stadium? Why didn't they beat us of folk? After Makatophobia say, as Sanjuroko can continue they are talking about on the field, will decide. Come tomorrow, phobia. I'm not this also. Maxwell.
Yes, sir.
Into your way.
Yeah, Kotoko here leg in a power, when you say easy. It's the SO Muya so major leg no my into our dream bell so going your leg and Udia. What is our mean for winshim?
Silver Sport.
Players are not Kotokodio Mokaina, board members na issue check. But I'm on the public domain. Ubia. And to me, assures about the close off in ne. Ubian Sabekan check. Yeah, dear, cry 25,000 Masobako de Ensaka.
Oh, one more
yes, yes. The check now. It was a fini coach atum. It came just yesterday.
Omo tuyamamo.
Omo check.
Osaka check.
Yeah, Saka.
Oh, okay.
It's a case ye de be kwa koto
7,000.
Yeah, a case ye de be kwa koto account.
Last week no ho, I feel no be kan wasem.
Enya last week I said we me ana.
Nipa na check no kwadi mi asem na o se last week.
Asem we twum oba no pay ana me no wudi sa ankomo sisi ase.
Oba na aka che.
Coach bi so ye wie season na coach bi so be dwane. But ne date to edwane e mane nya won but enye we enka we mu
coach be
enka we mu
yeah oni ye coach na ene as
me dem ko me do coach
mama ka sem to say ye mu bi ebi club na chi any players ni tina sa match na obetena bench be boy ne kalala e che wie league na o wasem obeka
ensem de
what I say
me
it's a no na come twampo edu na eni
me enye no me nim say coach but me say coach bi be dwane
kotoko coach head coach
o be dwane
so what I say o niam bebre I say
there are a lot of issues by any match
after match no say interview no wa what I say o say supporters no hold on any players no kasa o me ne kasa and that match no okay and about change kasa match no go on na bench
so omo he na
obi ka asem we no obubewe ya
means the
movie bi ho what I say you na say and monyamfo mu twetwe ska board members ne tena se kasa no mu sira adwuma be so ani a
are iska woman
oh they do say niam bebre factors bebre amafo ha say mic
promises how the man
social media what I say na omo kika nsem so what I say
na mic aire
abaruwa de omo sase kan we SFM blaster SFM ata unso kana asem no o de be shem se kodoko supporters and attack na ma wo lose concentration on team dago atwa ya omo mic wa
ma say you
yeah nti say kodoko penny bi na ti omo na so say league no mo paaje no so mo ahwe no mo anye sa ne omo na mfiri ho mbe bo match enwini but e betumi ati omo point nti omo hia has for so hia league no because the internet kodoko anana ponsa money your friends the board member be say just on the go now match league so omo the way kwa infia they've done a great job with the first season omo hit irrespective of the course you know account to one city grand them no they still won the league. For me, I think say very, very impressive. And a big boosty board member, your friend is a management members ni CV ni adding in searching forward. Hard to soon here league, you know, because Togbe it's well over 10 years now. No so on Jerry. It always have make car say me fear them and make say the only way for House of Folk to come up so make a demonstration. But now go for him say and get demonstration mo ko hito Togbe will be on to me, you know. But then more say they are not happy. And that demonstration about this is how far the team has gone. It's an investment be eba. On also per se they are crowning, you know, also winning league in the crowning. The ama ni braba league no muno eno. But my main kind of cray, nyoma be bra kotoko for ni yen nyina no more the hype match. Me kind of cratch rom. And nyoma be bromu yen say ni nyina no a way of hyping the game. And it is a tactics almost so they your modi game no to win. They don't really mean things too much. Oh yes, I know what I'm talking about. They don't really mean things too much. Of course, I'm a problem with the FA. But that is how it is. You better born we know bibia be and these issues are by me per referee. They be eba as no committee issues are eba. I hope you understand. Good. But my main game no. Now you can the possible 11 for this game. Also say, oh, ye possible 11. You don't just get up and say it's 11, you know.
Okay.
11 bia o de gina so
Silver Sports.
It be a fancy nyoma wo gina so de aya wo de be different from me de because e be a me bo 4-3-3 formation also bo 4-4-2 and now bo 3-5-2 the players will change. It's a player be o Chelsea say a Chilwell mo your match be adni be ginem no wa ye adwuma match be also ye manette na so be ka say bia ye mpe no nti esesa it's a media and me kono 4-3-3 because any formation I me mark so me GD pa and we formation two teams singing I won't say no more kase kotoko first now show me one yes coaches na wo ho no more highly defensive so say no more set up of team or my dream say ono ansha won sha because no omo nye mema omo suro say mbacho wutie e bi e bebo ne e be show me na kotoko be kase ti omo it's now nkwala na nkasa de e wo mumu na ntodwa ukọhwe nkwala na ejina park no so a talent e wo mumu no any ball no mo ball na emfa it will also almost every player be your back kotoko bia ya so ya bomb it is about kubi nya peja kakra hey but over here the statistics no deserve sa hype no na ma say bisa say o se me boa no sa hype we near the Africa can these players lead us to win anything in Africa? The answer is a big no. They need to do a lot of job. But when they buy them, when who the talent in the boys, into a mob boys na express some who freely. And the good thing is that almost every game there were different player or ye be different for Kotoko. So more steady. Player why more consistent kakra a Gemfi because he's getting the goals and the assists all combined. Fabio Gama comes in strongly in some of the matches. In other matches, he's not there. Other match na Adomakunsu peja. So what's the idea American affair? Adam Abose Patrick Asma Bejiabo. Adam na Imoro Ebo. Na Ganiu Abowi. Na Weibo. So that is very good for Kotoko with that dexterity. Coach Wens also be consider go him so be to me as a 3. Would before coach you Kotoko na one goal project. It's a bobo near the ball to Kotoko atinebo that day to chum. Munfa any JMF dem why are they more bonya me any cray draw. I hope you understand. But ne tena chumikano. To me Kotoko, to me better and so that is a mark of a big team. And a big team, this small team, Bobo, difference is oh hell La Liga. I have who small team, the big team difference. Oh, difference I'll be pay yes score line. No, but I was a whole big team. No, Ota dominated small team, but a small team had dominated. I have one Kotoko. Okay, Sabondo so gahope. The dominance was huge. It shouldn't be the case. It shouldn't be the case. We a big team. It's a small team now. Or no crowd no obre. It's a coach way no sana as a motinas. Maybe I say or be bobo or no pe goals. She me 2 measure or 3. Sa style ni biana house for also no ebo. Enti goalkeeper no. Mefa Richard Ata. Na me here Razak Abelora no matter what it is. But because he's not in the squad. Meaning say be a changes because the squad that may say circulating, he might not be there. But Kwame Ba is equally good. Felix is equally good. To me a match way. But because of activity, also when that consistently in activity no. No. Because away your squad no so it's another area your friend consistency. Fancy bet me 4 ne 5 matches na fancy call. Na fancy abese 2 no call. But your player be every game be bet me am the same level of performances. You odi no so count. Any friend dexterity. It the amount say na why you no. Exceptional and also additional things be a oye ka ho no. And also my place. Now, so me about 4-3-3 dia. Me right wing back no ebe Fatau Mohammed of Hasselhoek. Yes. It also made right back Fatau because of consistency. Now center back no solidly Ganiu.
Okay.
And they on you Biampre. And a center half no I Radi Ovoka. And Mr. Ayewe Roberta Adosoa. Also Adosoa a Drew baby na Nurusulemo Bonemfa. Na me castle mama boy and mebo. Also on Patrick Asman in the same school. And they were playing the same school team, but now so what an air captain a woman. Only born about men who know that with this heights in the stature near Adina and no buy no wabe add a lot to house actually. Now na me the radio vocal I call the left back. In the defense no a 3-1. in favor of Hasselhoff. Only because Kotoko players now have not been consistent. Just than Michael Ekano in the Weibo or Channel Weiabo. Because Patrick Asma is a player, I really doubt my heart out for him for the way he's playing. And now you're on top of his game, or you're unstoppable.
And also the cross is a copa.
A copa. Yeah. But what I'm also trying to say is that our players, or Kotoko players, so they can match their performance on the day. By a hell leg and how consistent they've been. What I say. Oba midfield there straight away. There is no time to waste. Kotoko midfield name said down jelly together as a unit. And a coach is meaning what the problem is. He trying to say it's still on your team, and I mean you're happy with alternating the squad almost always, because every big good team biano unim so possible players ebony. Sometimes unim cry him say we grab a free bench but we be free haba. Say coach not now for that shot. So I was expecting the coach because uni units. I was saying your friend is saying Anabila ebe game. The following day you might not see him. Na keke so abe bonny there. What I say? Until Honda straight away. Say me call three a futu bebo defensive midfield, and there is no doubt about that. Me you a futua number 8 no medema Salif Ibrahim medema Emmanuel Neta na bo mu two ring na akra to me bo na me de 10 na e de ama your friend is saying Emmanuel Neti it is a mefa Benjamin Futu Emmanuel Neti ne Salif dia e what 3 midfield me dia me feel said there is no qualms. Fabio Gama would have gotten in Senka me bo 4-4-2 me so what did America na say Ebi James Fikra would have been slotted in, say, be a Mabel 4-4-2, but because Mabel 4-3-3, and I'll give it to them. In the attack, you know, Emmanuel James will come in. Oh, say, it is not all about how I will boggy. It's about what you are doing. Or be a cool, gentle camp, but fans will be real. No, when your goal say, James consistently is getting the goals and the assist. This time, with me pick a ball from center and running all the way to the post. And then one man, sister, I did say a goal. What do you say, coach? We buy James is the most improved player in Kotoko. That is the reality. Yeah. Enter the Biana many before now the Ghana and Kolan and Yasa hype before now the can the final delivery today has been very sharp and he's getting the goal. Sports. Namafa. Of course, the 2 teams in there say Kwampo Kuko. These are the top scorer in the team. No to me in frame. Or Bejna, the center forward, or being junior. Namafa a free bani. Yeah, because I think he's a delight to watch. It is a war shape team in the part there. House of 4 dominating Kotoko. Enya has 11. Dominance. Enya has 11. Absolute dominance. Maya has 11. 8-3. That is the dominant. But then mom, dia miso me can say department be a house player by a piano. Kotoko so play or bet me match that house player no boot for boot on the day. See they make yes or your chana. Because all the asthma
first 11 now based on
the league in the current form no more born. And now why has abemu no dey say chumoti aseni. I had to be able to so na yen nyina 40 50 from Matthias. I don't know be that second or be that third. The thing say 4-3-3.
But 4-2-2
time beko.
Coach is about 4-3-3.
Time.
Bomb another formation. So no next time no bomb formation.
Formation make me about
4-4-2. And I can
4-4-2.
But 4-4-2.
And I fancy the identity say. On say Kotoko start ye.
Kotoko uni had 2 years or 100 years.
Kotoko started well in the league. Don't let us lose that fact. Bemom has a picky getting to the dying members of the league. It is a Nadia who yet combined 11 has one to dominate. Because currently ball has a 4 bonnet was Rosen Kotoko. That is the reality. By a starting league, and Nakotoko born was Rosen has a cry. And no see a real because Drew baby cry has a 4 cry and you say league way enquay. But currently on my perform because even you have big you started first round no media mana has into me. Adriana has into me, Kotoko has into me, Olympics has into me. By a bar second round, no, has said to me Adriana. What I say? Or much Adriana Pupro Akra, or Mashe Mediama Pupro Akra. Even Olympics and to me and show mo. It's clearly a watch a house team epic. It's a new EFS 11 as Anebe. But then Monka beginning of the season the EFS 11 Kotoko would have even dominated. Okay. And it's a house no Kotoko current form county. And only few occasions depend on a current form because time and Nakotoko what form in the 80s and mid 90s, no, Edeba 90s, no, early 90s, no, they were dominant. Hearts being a form in mid-90s, they back early 2000, they were also dominant. Actually, now I say form in your way be not draw a bad way aba. But Kotoko any at the edge of a Hearts, ewa crowd, that is a fact. But a who form guide, they think a Hearts way on match. So who form guide and a Hearts match. But what I can say is say, remember Obianco game no say you could draw. No, what best are you be defeated?
Okay.
Score so that's a take round because the Aquana is Obiabe consider go. Until you wish you or all the best. So be some media, if you say a hard game to go all out.
Okay.
But it is Kotoko who are coming to Accra. Our Munimbo is going to be a great way. A make or break a like a house of Ombu.
Mati.
Because so a man go here 10 years in the baby and I'm 20.
Whoa.
Into house any break.
Okay, what may I say, Maxwell? Na I feel a large Baba Shayaba. Tienche house for the small betty a large in can obey.
Yeah, fancy. Shadrach Memano, me combine 11 is on Cobet me 2 screen so mamma. Na yen here, near Hessen and your Melco. Me obiansa me pet the 3-back system. Nah, auntie. I decided to go for a more 3-back system, kaka. Na was a 3-back system when it demands. Auntie, fancy any dash screen is on.
Okay.
Auntie, oh, shed ya, Razak Abelora impose.
Oh, combine 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a more of a 3-4-1-2 system. A 3-4-1-2 system. Auntie, double pivot now Chelsea for bone fin hono. In N'Golo Kante and Jorginho na no be na me fire. No ama wing backs me no. And I win a match when a bit me as a movie. One of the forwards. A bit me abeka number 10 on I double number 10. Now I decided to also go in for a false 9 system. And a true striker any anymore. I prefer a false 9 system. And Razak Abelora impose member and tentem na member her match and ankasem. And I'm about Habib Ganiyu and Roberta Dusoa as my back three.
Back three. No?
Yeah. Randy Ovoka as my left wing back. Left wing back on the wing back, no. And he different. Inti oh man freedom, no. Send your own defensive work ni bebre. Now obet me akwa enim na wet me akwa as a right
so
right and my boy Emmanuel Jenfi as my right wing back. Because a right wing back ne deal with pace. Pace pa cobra. So Jenfi there. Double pivot near Mudasiru and Benjamin Efutu as my double pivot.
Okay.
Mudasiru and Benjamin Efutu. Because within the Kotoko midfield, no play ama consistency Mudasiru. And if you want energy, you want that aggression in such a system, no you near Futuna, a chiridi, or when defensive work na ma attackers no. Yeah, Mudasiru. Or crash pa. Now,
maybe any kind of Di Maria can
me double 10. Me double 10 Fabio Gama and Salif Ibrahim and force 9 free Bania. That's my force 9.
Okay.
Obin Junior will go to my bench. To me, he's too wasteful for my liking.
Okay.
And Obin Junior is not a true number 9. He's not a true number 9. On your number 9 or a force 9.
On your striker.
On your striker. Although mostly you operate from the left side. But as a folk attack, no, there is solid movement and interpositional play. No, they exchange. So, if you are looking at the team, Obin Junior might be the player who has most goals among Haas Kotoko players. No, but he is not a striker. He is a false 9. And to say Victor Edu a presenter. Always not Victor Edu. You bought Victor Edu Obin Junior. Also Obin Junior no wings. Not Victor Edu lead the attack. So if mommy the option of false 9, I'll definitely going for Daniel Obin Free over Abranti Feno Obin Junior. He will be on my bench. So that's my combined 11. Kotoko players near Razak Abelora, Habib Mohammed, Ganiyu Mudasiru, Fabio Gama ne Jenfi. And Haas Diane, Roberta Randy Ovoka, Benjamin Efutu, a free Banye, and Ibrahim Salifu. These are my players. Nete, no, not on my bench. Because about such a system, you need double pivot or mono aggression also. Because if you have Salifu, you have Fabio Gama, and you're also going for Emmanuel Jemfi and Randy Ovoka, you don't need Emmanuel Nete. That is how I think. That is what I think. Me no. Enti me prepare so me attack for no etinya boni ye. Aha. That is what I am doing. Now first in March na nkasa so no. Michael McKee mention of the kind of concentration our Kotoko defenders no. I almost exhibit no. Me ba no so. But I share coach FN Mariano Barreto in big games on go in for ultra attacking. You hear Kotkone Ediana. You know, share some match. You call Boase ko share Kotkone Mediama. And your son share hat Kotoko and the Olympics. These are big games. Me and Sabit me as a match and ending. What was the approach of Mariano Barreto boy? Or boy, a defensive approach? Kotkone Ediana. You can count the number of attacking passes and movement as Santo Kotkoye in the game against Ediana. Okoko sit back to get a draw at the end of the day when you draw. Kotokone Olympics no crowd more. He played almost 7 defenders. At a point, Obo Habib in defensive midfield. Obo Patrick Asma and Osabo Ibrahim Muru. And ono de oko jina chire pa throughout the game. Mudasiru na ne born number 10. That is what I think. Okay. Because against Olympics, now Fabio Gama out. Into Mudasiru na ne 10. Mudasiru Nukrano. Basically, Obama tackling, interceptions, battling for the ball into Kotkoni Olympics. Just like Koye and Kotkoni Adriana match no ye and Sa no Koye Kotkoni Olympics. Kotkoni medium after Kotko scored the first goal. Then an Air was stadium. Kotko team ni be actually. And they allowed Midiama to pass and pass and pass and pass and dictate the pace of the game till Midiama eventually share Kotoko. So in a match like this, no, Coach FN Mariano Barreto in big games going for ultra defense. So going to Accra Sports Stadium, I have a strong belief that the same ultra defensive approach in a Betwaso. Now, sorry, a Coach Kone Karela game now tactically. Coach now I'm with a number 9 or about force 9. Since Andy Kumi prior, no, Kotoko force 9. Now in Kotoko's force 9 system, no more born. Adia Kotoko use your counter attack. To create Kotokone as good. Sa chance na goalkeeper ni free line ni sube ya Kotoko for na board Daniel Aye no. Na counter. Jemfi pressing no J born. She Kotokone Karela ni biem. First go man no Jemfi share. Baby a Fabio Gama be peke born. No jina Kotoko for na half no. And a ball, that ball. Time I then Fiji ball no. For almost 30 seconds and even a minute, and San Okoshe go no, there was no Kotoko player capture no screen no so. Na ejem finkwana na eko. Omo nyina gu akiri. Sa wo say Ivan Saduma kusu go na referee na ngena. Na botre na kwhwe go ni biem. A pass from Gama Jemfi picked the ball. There was only one Kotoko player in Ivan Saduma. Ah na afi no no kure di akiri. Eba. Into Kotoko game no ye jinechiri nyane abon quick Adoma konkofa Jemfin kofa because these are players with pace. Kotoko nkuta ball na because there is no number 9 no asomo ya all the 10 men abomu zone. Now would that help them against Hasufuk? Yes. Because what she has Fatau Bananim, Randy Ovoka Bananim. Now beka Robert Ado and sometimes Mohamed Alasa. A futu nema has for the defensive balance. Let's not forget Salifu Subebenim, Emmanuel Nete Bebenim, and Sabo Chebon Subebenim. So had to focus how would they manage a counter-attacking system of Asante Kotoko, which is the approach I will use you against Ediana, or use you against Midiama, and even or use you against Tima, your friend Olympus. How would had to focus manage that? Now, their heart Sony almost strength is that. So I shall Samuel Boudua. Omani team ne pass pa. But omo passes no team the BA teams mu. So just like Midiama, omo ball pass no team the punish Kotoko no. How would the concentration level and the solidity I work Kotoko very solid inside that Hearts will pass and pass and pass, but they cannot split them. That is the first question. Because Midiama pass a BA Kotoko defense ni mu she omo. Inti Hearts so enjoy possession a kwan best na Kotoko no so be bo akire oban yi e mo fan be show.
Silver Sports.
Apart from the counter and the possessive game na be so no. The next thing that will decide the game will be set pieces. The corners of Ibrahim Salifu, the crosses, and the second ball has for Nefa. She has no Olympics go na has share na second ball. Ya cross, ya pim, shot, go. Has no Legon Cities. The same thing. Ya cross, ya pim ball no. And Saboche shot, go. Again, the kind of crosses are Ibrahim Salifu Sodeba. So that is one thing Kotoko must deal with. I see this game more of advantage Kotoko. The first match me predicted draw. The first match me combine 11. Be Fabio Game free mu bo ansa botwe. Na Kotoko for no say my bias. So I don't care what you see. Me the any say no me share ball no. If Kotoko can provide that defensive solidity, when they put all their 10 men at the back, they will punish us.
Okay, Mati.
That is what I see.
Mati.
Because the counter of Kotoko,
advantage Kotoko.
The counter of Kotoko is so swift and so dangerous.
Papa, now where there? Nyame adom hoye. Fancy your TF no ane wo mo Facebook mfanche me se ne mantimi amana no kro wo no ase wo de. Ane wa ba wo. Meba mantimi amanta. Entem. Ne ane de tienie at the age of 70 October nyambol ma me ko 71. Ti memene de bia no no fi dadam ho no memene da me ko adwuma. Okay. Yewura je fasare kura nim me de resese be ya menya Monday no. Ayi no kra nya ho na de aba. Ti ya me sheda habode no. Wa ya de kra habode ne bi. Ti ne su Kotoko ne has de boja ye. Ti ne chese hankrabu nkrombo se wajibu e constant se meba. Na me soro no pesu meba so bichi aboso amesante nkramom. Oh, asante ria chief ma munu aba. If it had Janene, Mumbus of you at any day, Janene, and a pair were free more. Didn't send me for an chair busiana. Cremomo the only Abrewa, Waka. Oh, and then so on Sunyame, a Shiana no pair. Don't see Salah Janazan here 1 p.m. After 12 years, I love you, Quapusi and all the Krum, and Tiafena will Mamma to Tumwa Maba. Back to business. House of Folk versus Asante Kotoko. Asidanka Yankopon. Se House no Kotoko samba be hia biem na afutuo de yetu sese no de atwam no yenko ho biem ne nyame ado afiri kire koro me bibi mu amaye ne se me check House me de back 4 nyamasem back 3 nyamasem nyaho na mehwe wo de won fa ho ka so me maame ya wo na me nuani Asha Junior me de no papa wo hebe Fanese with him, me and Connor Chiri, for the best of 5 matches, House of Folk bo. Ye differ became United the day ba. And they said the coach board was a yetimono. And this year league Yankasankasano has be loose a away. Ye home Ankasankasano has him loose here, if my memory will set me right. And T and Mama Hotos was say, Papa, a bed has been loose much away. And now, the current situation of the club, ball has a ball. Bibia coach Nidia Shankodari Timono. And the zeal of the players, the focus of the players, the determination of the players, they are eager, they are willing to do the job for the House of Folk. For House of Folk, yes. And Maminya Horichi say match we Nyamitumiti, I don't know, full 90 minutes. 5:30, but Bobo's fan can be him Ghana, him across posted on my House of Folk. Me can say in chess house for Montana. Yenim de Kotoko house the womb. And your form guy the do baby a debo. Ultimate say do her Timmy way or form. And so na Dana Quamano. Yame Bono in your lock for the day now near to 2 years. House in Kotoko match bon and near Di Maria near Firsty. You might be playing the womb. Yes. Don't fun a sauce chain on for a sausage chickens. I own fun of falasa. On fun easy sa Kotoko when Bobo has in Bobo Nimum sem nipa me ni shia na mo pomotwe de a wo hwe mu be de no wo na woko me so me come house supporters na to say nyakopo to me match we nya de has be surrender to Kotoko da never you be 3 points business like tala you me has be 3 points okay
So we first round no. Baba Shana and answer Usuro, wow, Di Maria was over Kaya.
And I said no Kwamka.
Good. And no ya kwa na ne kotoko home ni die see ye. Me bisa wo dam wo put it na no ya.
Em no so no ma na ye nyina kire se ma so Usuro.
And no na ma de resource no.
And ade chin de Usuro bi mo.
Da bi ma me ma no kan che se misuro ma che da na wo kan na reply me de ma wa hu no.
Wo yam hihye wo aso.
Da bi me se me no kan reply na wo kan reply me de ma wa hu no. Me hwa kire se first round no sa na wo ye. Na se at long run no kodo kwantima sha house. We say a home. Kramai we ni ahode kwa nyere peto so. Me catch nyame ni mu nyam house be 3 points.
That's the fun we know china.
Papa, I'm telling you. No, fulani ni be fulani twa be hunu na.
Twa to a large baba sha se nyame adom china.
Di Maria,
efa
usua wonu abusuafo wo abofo mu ni kai ye beba. Subhanallah. Ye 11 years enyi mu na musantrefo na 11 years has nyi ligida eno mu nye se da eno mu se nye da ye ba Jesus so anu so asaye wotai me si de atwa mu de me nko ho se ye pointi referee kotokofo so wo mo mpe no ye tikuru mu ha kotoko chance 2-1 kotoko chance 2-1 so be kaya after referee ne di match no Ashantinu Town born. Referee no be Ashantinu Town. And oji penalty last minute get here has mark of chance to us over kaya. Referee you kuma se kwa no sanwo. Or fiscal. Afijase Ashanti region. E dey any house say you pointing referee na kotokofo to boba park so. Say dey jai bosa. Enka jam se mintwa so. Minimum time amodi amai papa ya ndana mi monitor no. Enya wa dwen fighting don't go there. Me see from so
na na makane
nje dinye o can say
o gas ma bam
to kotokofo to boba park say ye mpe referee no e nkonkona na mo ye brani mama you must have minds game na o can say my game good we has senior ye free trim do mo share 2-1 no ashton referee ne di house for ankasa if you so pam hu fo bebere ba
o timi woni nyina
o pam hu fo bebere ba o to no be ma
eno ane ne de ato be ma ba
me na me kana ene ye ko castle mobo ye ko bien na leje ko mama no mobo agro ni form hwe Rollins tem obeye ku no wo ti brofo we kai wasi come to Accra, hallelujah, come to Bema Camp, for heaven's sake do not run away, be the men as you are. And the house of a culture could say they should not be afraid, they should come to Accra, they should come to Bema Camp. Now we time a question. Papa, has a really was it?
Okay.
Sololo. Afine sololo. 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 Afine sololo. Go. Solo na newo. Afine solo na newo. Oh, siana. Phobia na newo.
Okay.
Sololo. Afine sololo. 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 Afine sololo. Solo na newo afine solo na oh siana phobia na newo
two bema na me fa course no quick
ode ye ko ode ye ba da nya me yo ya o se solo no o che e de batwa afide be yi ba afide de enye yi no o ka se o mo match so mo bo Accra Sports Stadium no o mo home nyina o mo wini o bo chokotro we win down so man
Silver
now call
Sports.
Legon. no abesun ko kasoa
abrodi bayi ti mo fa ma chorus fo
oh ya o ko sa mi di the catcher and support your catcher and supporters ni say fe modi na me catcher and support nyame aduma china de besi me catcher ko supporters say de tie bia ba bia ye nice bia no ya the house a chibeka pom jumadie bia pesi ye di bia no ya ye ni nyina so achache oba no de aweho de aba because a yesu no so achache eti de kan say ya wie omo apomu players apomu team upon GFA, Referee Appointment Committee, yeah, a class team is a you know, you read the SCA, protest BSA, the good cat asako. On food, Nami admits now. Said the TBA has the number 2 baby on Moda. It's the Akane said, Obia Tamutuku, but they are the SCA deco, the attitude deco, the Adico to Zoom. The article to Poso, the dear Coso, Amia Rini. What the other Cavia Macavia? So I done musician.
Well, number is 0552-944-922. 0552-944-922. Hello, good morning. Hello. Yeah, hello, good morning. Yes, open it. You didn't be free.
Representative no time no man no time ni time won no o da sadia no to let you come to the captain furniture na what to right back to the na again that some time o ma na magana football course no abo jon go be akwata mo bi da eh tumo ya kan no ye no bye bye
Dabi en kasasa Mr. En kasasa we will kan wonya bibia mfrim. Hello.
Hello, Bandy.
Yes, open your first and I can say free.
We don't get me to work for you.
It's you.
Thanks for calling.
Namia.
Hey, thank you for what I open me. And I can't keep it to me. Thank you. If you have for many other people, would you leave? You know, come on. Then 2 hours. Open. That's not the basic. Never to shout on a Facebook.
Okay, yeah, I see. Hello. Yes, sir. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's you.
Baba said, when you plan as a
also when you're 70 this year.
Oh, 72 years.
70.
And you're not too much. I know money can at all. No, let me be your partner. I remember it's time. I know the reason I took so. And so because I go also you
okay. Yeah, that's a piece of basso. Hello. Oh, once me in so. When the old bass word you to one idea. Hello.
Hello,
good morning. Open your first and I can say free.
PT and Catastrophe.
It's you.
And I'm going to food game now. I'm going to city smart. The food being China first, you never go for the best. Ever bet to after the ball I do bigger.
Scoreline here, sir.
Fancy, how to folk to go over 3.5. How to folk win over 3.5. I'm done.
House of Folk win over 3.5.
3.5. I'm done.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Also, I'm going to discount Mungucha. Hello. Hello, caller.
Yeah, Fancy. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. What dinner baby I can say free?
So where
yes, you.
Fancy me can actually supporters and Bible music in a pass. Yeah, therefore. Now, cannot be a military. Scholar, I don't say the last that I'm from this pastor, you know. And I'm also employer combined 11 1 far. Fabio Gama Ben, so Tapata Mamma. Yapa Master back for education now. Fabio Gama. Until I want Panama, but when Fabio Gama, we pay so Benta by us in Sama, one financing fancy.
Okay, yet I say hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, open your frost nagas a friend. Yes, you.
The best just of the thing you know, come near Baha. Yeah, you may have come, and you're young. Then I into this America. Well, I'm afraid that we do too much. Too many. Who's any for a that's a half of it. I want you to pick up and to be said. Yeah, you're too many. I can't support it on you saw. If you see, yeah, you may have some million. You will say, and to 42 days radio station. But I want not much of a car 27 years of consent half one, never. Last time, yeah, I'm to walk up and shoot. I get the airport to come for Sunday. If I find a buy, okay.
That's it. Piece of basso. Hello, good morning. Hello. Yes, sir. Good morning.
Good morning.
Your first and I got a free.
Yo, fancy. You're so much my job because I see my wife.
Ajimani, it's you.
No, fancy, anyway. Suffer.
How did you maybe Kakra?
You fancy. The Paucho P programs on I
Silver
Spoons. Una yo host via me Paucho. So be Casa. Abasha, what programs I was a program. Was saying, Yama. What can say to a dear Wakasa? And then said to Casa or international woman Casa. I don't what happened. Bye bye.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Maria.
Obani, it's you.
Hey, you can say that. Now, no work now. Maybe the best one. Oh, I can't supposed to do. You say it's not. You be the one to do. A killer, the best Yatra, Fatal Mohammed, Bibi Obopa, Roberta Ado, Mohammed Alasa, Benjamin Okitu, Felix Bizali, Ivan Zinati, Julia, Dr. Refugee, not Isaac Mesa, who was good to enter. Isaac Mesa Mutulusi, who took a police stamina, a killer, who has
Silver Sports.
Who will not so, or please me to be saying a thing I'm going, no commentary. To decide that I was young now. It's in a way of ask me where you can, you know, please consider the Musina, that can't get for. Let's go look at it, or look at it to the people. It's not to be doing that, it's your mouth for pass who are can't do. So if you will just now, to get you. What? The media is not to believe in the people of that. It's not a little bit than that. No, we need some like
Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello. On you ready. Hello, good morning.
Hello, yeah.
Open you dinner with your free.
Hey, yeah, we need Mary and Edward.
Hey.
Edward Cabral Kukum.
Oh, okay. Yes, you.
Okay, see about the test me. Now, perhaps for the Munkasa. Munkasa. And I'm watching that. And what number is about that? It's all your manner. Hey, I have some more.
Silver
By our Samba, say Hubert Kaya Maniani. Say, for holding what some Tony against Parliament City. Most done a proper subject. The Papa Money Subasabasa. Yeah, we didn't one.
Okay, yeah, that's CP. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. You're from Sanaga, Sefri. Hello.
Hello, what is too bad? What do you want my hair?
Yes, you.
Fancy. When you have and it's now no. Fancy. No, now it's you too much. I can't know. Yeah. We now with them on the one. Yo, Papa. Yeah, make any matter for connect to Papa. I get better. From 2017, but it did too much. When the man okay, that has cook yet, Bama, and then I have a league at you. As this tournament now, now the African, the power money so rough, as the call. Yes, because of the yes, near the Indiana one of food. That India combined the gamma media and young the more.
Hello, good morning.
Hello,
yes, sir. Open it to you.
Vidiane Las Vegas, we do your car.
Okay.
But the idea to be a part of one catcher than maybe few more it's not much, no. Against House of Food. Okay, there be a ship, it's not a page, one. But a Monday, not the mark out to them. 8-1 against House of Food. Bye bye.
Okay. Yeah, I see. So, Obaso. Hello. Hello. Open it to you.
But I don't. I keep another man if it
what's the wine?
Keep another man
Richard Atta.
No, but a first living, but on hard match.
Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, sir. Open it to you.
Where are colleague in you? Midwadu, packet.
You too.
Yeah, fancy. We tell me that when you are move about you, my damper, Yamisa, Muna. Fancy. I didn't make I say, I like Baba sign it. When I'm bored, Pablo, you better show him at the home, up and some to the other mission can say, Yeti Pablo. The thing I'm bored, I like Baba sign. What you have to put your best home, Papa.
Okay, young Faber to be Kana, Yama DJ Fine. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, open here for us, and I got a friend.
Yeah, Sabino, Kasotia Chemadi.
Yet you.
Yeah, first I gave a pet and a maker. Sir, your mom pay my revenue. The paper, so the now could you if you said you knew who. That's no one go pin home. And my name, not just said, well, Papa Pine, I'm this of Yakuma Betonium, baby. Let me a fat to Kotokonipa, if you near Kotoko, but I have to share on Famo. The Kotokonipa on Famo. One go pet or give me, and money and I said you're picking up on who near did you. That's a Pine like you. Not every
Silver Sports.
Then everybody says, Omakuma told me, this one, the moon, Gabi. One year, they won't go pet. I mean, can you one of them in the Baba Fancy?
Okay, yeah, that's a fine. I ready. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello, Fancy.
Yes, open it to you.
Fancy, my Mr. Nambo. Baby, I like you over here. Found someone to show me. Fancy. Because for Mukasa or Mukasa, do the Ghana football, no. In Qatar, the football, the promotion of the football. But you know, I can't tell what to say. Your money, the wood, your money, last year. And I'm about 10 years at night. Young in the children Accra, or Mumba, the children, then that was all Munimbo, or Munimbo, said him more.
Okay. The dear child, Becca, say, before course, no more. Fine, we'll have fine brass. You best about 3 p.m. nearby 4 commentary near Sam.